No, I'm not muted. It's our Cairo outfit. I have to be very, very careful with this outfit, because it's not technically one of my stream outfits. A second Cairo hit the Yulind stream. Why orange? Hi, Elder. Strangle. Hi, Cairo. Are you becoming Cairo? Good morning. For Cairo's birthday, a bunch of us were running around with Cairo colors. So we made our hair blue with orange tips. The tramp stamp on this one is Cairo's little Z symbol. And my little added thing was that I put this on the hand. It says don't. Because we've been joking that Cairo needs it to say don't on his hand. Hi Techno, hi Trombe, hi Smile, hi Unknown, hi Global. Good morning. Hello Cairo. Have you seen Yulind walking? Hey girl, why don't you come a little closer? This guy's muted. Mother, I'm going to lick the sleep out of your eyes. You know, I was going to pull the camera in close and be like, you know, do the disappointing look like, what the fuck? But then I realized that's bringing my eyes close to you, and I'm not going to do that. This song reminds me of 2024. I was right. Well, yes, but we kind of have been announcing for the past, like, 3 or 4 days that we were going to do this, so it's not that impressive. Blush Foil. Hi, Max. He's becoming Cairo. Unspeakable Violence. Hi, Icy Fire. Icy hug. That means it has a massive donger. Oh, if only I could show you. No, it just has bulge, which I don't particularly want to show on stream. It does also have other toggles. And textures, which is like, ooh, I gotta be careful with this. Oh no, the Yulind got hit with the Cairo virus. A second Cairo has hit the Yulind stream. Hi, Unknown. Techno, why he look like John Rage Bader himself, the Kairos. Max hug. Turn on the TV, it doesn't matter what channel. Kaiwo Trombe. Wah, hi, Icy. Hi, Deadlock. It's not a joke anymore, it's just real, yes. Hi, Undertow. I love this new beach fit. This is very much the Cairo version of it. The off-stream version I normally use has a black swimsuit, and then the on-stream one would be red, but Cairo has a lot of white and blue in his color scheme, so we'd put that together. Actually, I think I had to make this blue. I don't think there was a blue color of this. Also, I found some fizz bones in the jacket. And I gotta be very careful with this. That's the dangerous one. I found some fizz bones in the jacket, so it should look better. It still looks bad. It's still just bound to the back, but it's actually flowy now, yeah, for whatever that's worth. Yulind, I did not say happy birthday to Cairo at midnight. I'm a low-life species. Who deserves the worst? That's not how it works. Caroline stare. Yeah. They did the Dragon Ball fusion. What the heck? I heard you say it, so I didn't know. It's fine. You know, I have learned, Elder, that there is definitely a measure of like, nobody's going to watch as much of the stream as me. Nobody's going to be tuned into my news as well as me. So like, one of the stupidest things I've seen a streamer do, and I kind of just did it myself, is be like, well, I did say this before, you know, I announced it this time, and it's like, not everybody can catch every little one of your announcements. So it's ridiculous to assume people are as tuned in as you want them to be, frankly. But I did get a little ahead of myself there, and I was like, why, yes, I did do that thing I announced the past 3 days, harumph. And it's like, how would he have known? How would he have known? Yulind, I don't say happy birthday. If you want to see it, you can look at neat stuff. Since Kyra put a photo there a few days ago. There is a photo of this outfit in neat stuff. I'm the one standing there like this. And there is... yes. Bulge toggle. There is bulge toggle smile. You could go see it in the neat stuff if you want. Can you? I think you can. I think you can. Smile, how you feeling? Going well, yes, yes. Freaky. Okay. Rave. He's whipping his cock out. That's not how it works. Okay, before mother get here, he was a putz yesterday. He only keeps me around because I'm mildly entertaining. What? I devil-gated. I only know 3 of the people there. I don't know the other 2. You know Dore, you know me, you know Hobbit. Wait, hold on. You're counting Cairo? Because there should be 5 of us in the picture. You know Cairo, you know me. I assume you know Dore. Hobbit is there. The one that you don't know is Phil. Phil has been on a few times with pink hair. They've got the exercise bike. Phil's also been on stream a couple times now. Yes, but remember that thing we just said, Cairo. Nobody's as tuned into the stream as I am. It's very possible that they don't know who Phil is. They're just like, who the fuck is that? And they've never seen him on the exercise bike. And maybe they've seen his name in chat in the past few weeks, but... Devil Darling. I don't know the tall one. And the one next to him. The tall one is probably Hop. Now I gotta go check. Dude. I was clearing out the Discord this morning. Yeah, the tall one's Hobbit. The tall one in the bunny suit, that's Hobbit. I was clearing out my, Discord messages this morning. I saw that I had one in general memes and welcome. And I'm like, ugh, welcome? Well, that wasn't on stream, so that means whoever that is has gotta be a bot. And I look at the name, and it's somebody that's like very known in the VR chat community. And I was just like, wait, actually? And so Riley DPS, I was a bit like, oh, is it the real one? I think it's the real one. I didn't check mutual servers. I should have. I think I'm in Zaki's server. And if they're in that one, then I'm like, okay, then it's definitely the real one. But it's not the real one. They're gone already. It is what it is. I was a little bit like, wait, actually? Huh? Hoyland, hi Pixel. Miss Lind, I got a crowd duality last night. Hell yeah. Dude, okay, dude. Unless this sounds like them. I mean, so when I looked at their name, custom VR chat avatars, anime for, okay, yeah, no, I don't think that's them. I don't think that's them. What was I gonna say? The crowd duality last night, Techno. I caught the turt, right? The turt. Oh, I need to plug in my phone, I think my phone's at like 60%. Yeah. I got a huge Void the Turt, which is one of the like question mark rares in fishing. I wanted to, you know, see how much is this thing worth. I don't think I've ever had a fish worth as much as that one. That thing, huge Void Turt, it's like 180,000 on just that one fish, which is just like, god damn! I've never had something that expensive. Devil Darling, Phil has also been on the stream. Miss Lynn, I got a crab. Cairo Doorway is selling me AI modules. Huh? He is not doing that really, DPS on. Seth everyone, Hoyland, unless that sounds like them. Oh man, I want to be hit with the Cairo virus too. Look cool and awesome and be amazing while at it. Just make your hair blue with orange highlights, and there you go. You've done it. Cairo will take a bit of a cut. He'll take some royalties. He actually owns the rights to light blue with orange highlights. You will actually get a lawsuit from him if you run these colors without his consent. But you know, he's pretty chill with it. He makes enough money on people not knowing that if you just ask him, he's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll let you do that because it's good metrics to look cool and nice and get the people that are unsuspecting. So that's not cut off, by the way. They didn't finish typing life. That's so bad. Now we need Cairo hit with the Yulind virus. I think the most expensive thing I've had so far is a huge gold cleaner fish. How much was that? Hi, Monkey Monk. Hi, Sappy. Whoa, Yulind looks like Lind. Oh. Outside the crab, true. Not cute, but hiya. Hi, Knickknacks. How is Cyberpunk? Oh man, now I have a stream of myself open. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the raid, and good job today. Mwah. Knickknacks, your stream is like one of the streams that works perfectly for my time. So I'm always like lurking there, but I'm usually just like too dead, and I'm like, I don't want to be social. But that's when I collect my news. I actually have, it's something like a 40 streak there going, and I'm like, holy shit, I've never had a streak this high. But hi, thank you. Hi, Inerto. Hi, cutie Yulind. Send Cairo a slab of cheese so I'll get my lawyers ready. Wiggles Goober. Hi, cutie Yulind. Okay. I need to change that tab. Oh, I still have Chrome open. We'll lurk this one. Although I bet he ends soon. Cyber Floofy and Airto Wave. I don't think I get to stream too long today. Basically, if we have like a, hey, this will be crazy long, I have to cut it off. And there's no nap today. I have to go into town. I have to do grocery shopping, not in the morning, when all the people are there. And I need to, I need to go to the Spectrum store and drop off a router. Which, and then what I should do is take my old electronics to the dump, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to do that a different day. Ew, Google Chrome, barf, ugh, oof. I only have Chrome open, Techno, when I need to use the alt channel. So I have Twitch signed in on Firefox, and I have the alt channel signed in on Chrome. If I do an alt stream, I'll have the stream manager open on Chrome, and at the end of that, I will download the VOD through Chrome. Other than that, I fucking never use Chrome. I used Chrome for a while. I used Chrome for a couple years, and then this whole ad block bullshit the last 2 years. We would get ads on my own channel. So like I would be watching my videos on my channel, and I would get hit by ads. And it was just like, are you fucking kidding me? We're getting the Firefox. We're using uBlock Origin where the ad blocks still work. That's insane, Lamo. Yeah, no, it was very much like, the fuck? Hi, Fire Mage. Yulind found a money glitch. Did you see the dog-ass YouTube changes, by the way? I did. I'm kind of on both sides. On the one side is, if this affects you, you weren't making, like, serious money with Twitch. This was like, hey, you've gone down from 80 to 50 or 80 to 60. Or, like, 20 to 0. Right? It's very much like, this isn't breaking the bank for anybody. But then it was actually Zaki who I think had a really good take. Anything that hurts small creators is not a good thing, because it's so competitive and tough for small creators that every dollar counts. If you're the type of person that's making $700 a month, taking that away from them is really fucking felt. And so I'm just like, I do agree with that. And so I mostly think it's dog shit. I mostly think it's just bad. What did they change? They basically went back to the old way of counting views. We're seeing the first one because, oh, that one. I thought we were talking about the one from a few days ago where it's like, you aren't getting payouts for shorts unless you get 20 million views a month or something, which is like, fucking what? Hi, Excite, hi. Okay, I did see the counting views thing. I basically read it at 3 a.m. yesterday and was like, okay, and like didn't process it, but I did see it. I'm not sure why they would do this, because isn't this just going to bring back React content where we have like a billion channels that at the end of every like video on YouTube we're just gonna be like, wow, I watched this video, that was incredible, wasn't it? Tell me what you think in the replies. Anyway, have a good one, bye. And like, we're just gonna get all those channels back? It's to keep it consistent with shorts. All in on shorts. We love shorts from sloth content. Carolyn noted. They fuse like Dragon Ball style, so it's Carolyn now. Hi, you... Did he? Excite hug rar. Hi, Solus. That's weird. I almost feel like it should just be count it like that for shorts and don't count it like that for not shorts, because they're so distinct from each other. Why wouldn't they just have their own rules? The return of clickbait, where only the first 10-second matters. Technoa, but yeah, it doesn't really work for long videos in my honest opinion. Many things are better without shorts. Yeah. Dude, Pixel showed me an outfit this morning. He was like, Yulind, get this, you can be Redneckland. And I was just like, that's just a Pokemon trainer. And he's like, oh shit, you right. And I didn't see it on Booth, although I didn't look that hard on Booth. I think it's just on Twitter right now to be like, hey, this is coming out. But it looks really good. Lamau, Hoi Me mentioned. Let's set up our dolly. And then we'll start spinning. One. There we go. I don't know why I need to delete that one, but I always got to delete that one. Okay. By the way, I hope you had the greatest of birthdays and had it went super well and was super fun. Well, actually, Max, we celebrated it Saturday, but we're celebrating more today with Peak, and it's very dependent on you being there. If you're not there to play Peak with us, Kyra's gonna have an awful birthday, and it's gonna be all your... I'm kidding. We are playing Peak today. I don't know how many people Kyra wants there. I don't know if it's just fucking open lobby or, you know, just a small group. I don't know. Cairo never gets to play Peak because we always do the easy run with Koyo at the start of the day. Wow, that is so much ass showing. And invite whoever you want. I should steal the Ico list. And I got distracted by my own butt. Peak later today. Hi, sort of. How's it 50 already? I only started watching a week or 3 ago, right? Excite? That is the story of my fucking life. It is literally, what the fuck do you mean we're at 1,100 already? We just did day 1,000. That was just 2 weeks. What do you mean it was 3 months ago? That is, I literally understand that feeling and just relate to it so fucking much because the days literally just flying by. I did. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Well, why shouldn't you mention Pixel? All right, invite whoever you want. Happy level update. Tide Pod Bunny. I should steal the Icolist mods wise. Yeah. I still don't Peak and I got college work. I don't have Peak. Unfortunate. Tappy's, yeah, me too. Hi, Sheepy. Push the femboy into the water for Cairo's birthday. What the fuck? Sheepy's so mean. Sheepy wave hellos. I should buy the Peak Big Walk bundle. If you're buying Big Walk and you want Peak at all, yes. If you have Peak already, you actually save $1 by buying it in the bundle. That's what I had Peak, and it was like, buy the Peak Big Walk bundle. I was like, okay. It's $8 if I buy Big Walk and $7 if I buy the bundle. Sure. Sheep. You're losing money if you don't. Okay. Let's start stretching. Actually, let's get a drink and then start stretching. Hi, cute sheep. Guess we want Yulind to be wet. Guess you want Yulind to be wet. I'll have you know, Naruto, that this is something that I should just expect from Finnish people that... Never mind, my hand told me to stop saying what I was gonna say. When we were on Saturday, there was like 3 times where I'm off to the side, Cairo starts saying something, and I just like... I just run up to him and just... Oh, my hand's dying. I start going like this, and he's just like, no! No! Hello, everyone, Lamau. Okay, my trackers feel so loose. It's like driving me nuts, but let's get started. Oh my god, we're at 24 already. Keck, that's horrifying. I'm working on armor crafting optimization. Yep, I totes didn't get distracted. Okay. I told Icy Fire I would explain breeding to him because Icy Fire is doing the Witch Girls team. It's actually super cute, and you know, I think the Power World devs have a type, or at least one of their designers has a type, because there's like fucking 8 Witch Girls in this game, in a roster of 200. The way breeding works is, if you have the same type breed with each other, you will get an egg of that. So if you have a Chickapee and a Chickapee, you will get a Chickapee. But the way it works with breeding 2 different types is you don't get like based on what the mother is or something like that. You get a preset different POW. So let's say you breed a Cativa and a Chickapee, you might get a Ruby. If you breed a Chickapee and a Ruby, you might get a Celery. You breed a Celery and a Ruby, you might get, oh god, I'm trying to just think of random, a Herbit, right? Like, it's just, this plus this just equals a completely different number. What if you breed a Chickapee and a human? I don't know what happens when you crossbreed humans. I have never tried that. The way to know how this all works is to simply Google Powerworld breeding calculator. And there's a few of them that are pretty good, but there's one that I really like. Does it matter which is the mother and father? It does not. It does not matter in the slightest. I'm sure Rule 34 has answers for that. I highly, highly, highly recommend Icy Fire, and anybody that wants to breed, you look up the breeding calculator. So for me, I'll give you an example of how I want to do this. I wanted a Yormantide with really good passives for moving around on the water. I wanted a water pal that was just really, really fast. And so I found 2 passives. It was like Runner and I don't have access to King of Waves yet, but it was another one that was just like run speed over water. That's really, really good. And I found them on just 2 random pals, right? Well, so I breed those up 2 Yormantides, and then I would just breed Yormantides together. So let's say the runner was on, I don't know, like a direwolf. I would breed that with something that, and I don't think a direwolf can go straight to a Yormantide. I'd breed that with something that gets it to like a Suzaku, and I think Suzaku and something else could become a Yormantide. And I just needed to get that runner trait to a Suzaku, and then from the Suzaku to a Yormantide. Now I've got a Yormantide with runner. I did the same thing over here with the other trait that's like, let's just say it's King of Waves, because I don't remember what it is. I have a King of Waves on, I don't know, let's just say a Pyrdon or whatever that rock guy is. I breed that with whatever I need to breed to get a Yormantide, and now I have 2 Yormantides, right? 1 King of Waves, 1 runner. You breed those together until you have a Yormantide that has both of those traits. Each time you breed, oh no, that sounds as complicated as moving a niche ability from Atelier Sophie. Each time you breed Icy Fire, you need 1 cake. That's it. That's the whole thing. Just 1 cake equals 1 egg. So you need to have either a lot of gold income to buy all the mats for this, or the system to create that stuff in your bases. To get the ingredients for a cake, you need berries, you need milk, you need an egg, you need honey, and you need flour. So 4 of those come from the ranch. You have a chickpea, a mozzarella, a bee guard, and the crappity, not crappity, the goat, the goat that makes the berries. Each time you breed Icy Fire, I see. For the flour, you need to have wheat. So you have like a plantation thing. You have wheat in it, and you have pals watering it and harvesting it. That will give you, and then you take the wheat and you run it through a mill thing with a water pal, turning that into flour. Yulind, did you try Soul Remnant? I have no idea what Soul Remnant is. Hi, Yasu. Once you get those 5 ingredients, you can make cakes. 1 cake, 1 egg. So for you, Icy Fire, if you don't have a breeding mill set up, what you could do is place a breeding mill, go buy 1 of each ingredient, because like this is a lot of effort to like get these if you don't have them set up. Go buy 1 of each ingredient from a vendor in any of the towns, and then cook a cake. Literally just put it in the pot and just fucking cook it yourself. Just, you don't need a kindling pal, just do it yourself. And then take 1 of each of those pals from the list I gave you, or go to the breeding calculator yourself. Hi, Boar. Did someone said cake? I did. And then you assign the 2 pals to the breeding ranch. Take your cake, put it in the chest on the breeding ranch, you'll get an egg. Debating on grabbing the aqua thingy to build a base on water. That's actually what I'm doing. I'm remaking all of my bases, and I started last night, and I was actually really, really bad. I meant to go to bed at like 1 a.m. I went to bed at like fucking 3:30. It's Yulind stream cake is always on the menu. That's one way to take a slap. What the? I'm working on Armorcraft and Optimization Cac. That's horrifying. I got Wordle on 3, baby. I should have gotten it on 3, but I guessed a bad word. And it was like I had all the letters. I just was stupid with it. What if you breed a chickpea and a human? I don't know. Does it matter who the human mother? Does it matter who the mother and father are? Sure, Rule 34. Then you also get the chance of mutations, certain pairs to give higher chance. Don't overwhelm them, Sheepy. We're just giving them the basic information to how to get the pal they want. Oh no, that sounds as complicated as moving a niche ability from Atelier. Each time you read Icy Fire, Icy. No, he throws him at the wall to get him to evolve. Does someone say, yeah, I have no idea what Soul Remnant is, Yasu. I don't know if that's a Pal World thing specifically or just its own game thing. Debating on grabbing the aqua thingy to build a base on water. Me like Cake. See on the stream, Cake is always on the menu. Let's dig in. Dig in! Hang on. Hang on. 32. Oh my goodness. Alright. We are at arm pulls and then lunges. And then we'll do the ticket. Ugh. It's new indie game Maple Story like? Oh, okay. We might have seen a trailer of it on trailer day. Problem is, once I make the soccer thing, then I want a spot to spend it. I have no idea. I am building a base north of the low-level volcano. There's basically a big bay there, and I want that entire bay to myself. So don't build there. But, like, the ocean is huge. Like, it's fucking massive, Icy Fire. You can build near other stuff. Granted, you don't really need to. Hi, Rick. Or you could build, like, off in the middle of nowhere. I was considering building in the bottom left corner last night. You'll mention this as I see a base on the water in the volcano bay. That'd be mine, probably. Wave. It is very unfinished. It is extremely unfinished. Which, dude, I wanted to keep working on it so bad. I was like, I don't want people to see it like this. No! But it was very much if I don't stop now, I'm literally not going to sleep. And so, like, one of the buildings doesn't have a roof. I'm just like, oh, I hate this so much. Ugh. One. This is also one. 2. One thing I've noticed watching my VODs a little bit, I touch my big screen so much. I literally just constantly like readjust it here. And I'm like, ugh. I hate that I do that. I wish it like fit better on my face, but I don't know. It feels like it shifts around a lot. We'll see if that changes when I change up my audio setup. And I need to adjust it less. Okay. Long lunges. Hi, Cammy. Hi. Have you ever had issues with pressure on the nose bridge? The default big screen facial interface? Not with the nose bridge. I have heard a lot of people had that. My friend Core, she actually had to cut into the faceplate for hers because it was causing her pain. Anytime I get out of VR in the big screen, I do have a red line on my nose. But I have not personally experienced that. The problems I have with my big screen is that, one, I don't use the top strap because I use headphones with it. And that makes it slide down. So what I actually do, I have the headphone ear cups on my ears, right? The strap that goes from the... Can you fucking match each other? The big screen strap goes like this. And on the right side, I take the strap and pull it over the headphone cup. So it kind of like goes into a groove of the headphone cup, but it's not perfectly even. Yeah, that's what I did. It still feels a bit harsh after 4 to 5 hours. Good night, Yulind, Doric. Good night, Elder. Sleep well. Hi, Core. Core's not here. I constantly have to readjust it because it just doesn't sit on my head that well. If I had the top strap, I'm like thinking maybe that wouldn't happen, but I don't use that thing. And I don't use that thing because I have these big ass bulky headphones, which I probably shouldn't have gotten. But I feel like I have such a USB issue that I don't want to put more things on the USBs. I can imagine you need to readjust it since it's not even, yeah. Yeah. Hi, Chewy. And oh my goodness, 35 consecutive. Yeah, no, it doesn't. The other thing I have is I sweat in this thing like a motherfucker. And it is shaped to my face, right? It's airtight. And so, especially after a walk, when I take it off, my eyelids are just wet. And I will often get like these like white sweat, goopy gunk things in my like eyes. I'm like, oh, I hate this. I've actually gotten kind of decent at cleaning them, but it's also just super gross. Glort Miku wave. Hi, Wrath. What's also good morning, Smiling. Hi, Yoku. What's also kind of weird is that they seem worse in my left eye. There's been a few times I get out of VR. Let me find a different model now. What do you mean now? Is it not available anymore? Or is it just people know that one? It's worse in my left eye, and sometimes it like dries out my left eye. So I'll get out of VR, and my left eye's kind of like red and a little bloodshot. I'm sorry, cries. Where were we at? I think we're at the long ones. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Okay. Let's do our ticket. Oku, I was so bad yesterday. I literally was like, I'm gonna go to bed at 1 a.m. Stays up to 3:30 building a base in Power World. Fuck. Hand. Okay. Can you make the ticket 8K points? I'll tell you what. I'll do a massive discount because you don't get to pick the outfit. Instead of the typical 25,000, we'll do it at 10,000. That is a 60% off deal, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Techno, you didn't even redeem it. Techno, that was like a deal for you. Text box. I said 8K? That's called fucking haggling. You're not gonna say 8K and I just make it 8K. There's back and forth and we compromise. It was 25K. You want it free. You say 8K, I say 12K. Then you say 10K and I go deal. And we shake on it. What do you mean I said 8K? I have 8.3K? Then what are you doing offering everything at the start? That's not how you haggle. You say, make it 5K. And then I go, 5K? That's way too low. Are you fucking crazy? And you go, I'll do 6K. And I go, 10K. And you go, you get 8K, Yulind. Take it or leave it. And then I go, 8K, you fucking cheap little... All right, we'll do it 8K. You don't just lead with 8K. 30K, take it or leave it. We've been going hard too, not gonna lie. We got to Sword Light last night. Yeah, I noticed you and Coco are like kind of crazy. You've caught up to me. I just started Sword Light last night. Text box. I said AK, I have 8.3. Thanks for the birthday discount, Techno, the Stakeland flower. 30K, take it or leave it. Hi, Yuki, hi. Oh, I turned too fast and my fucking... What is happening? What does it look like? Okay, I can... Oh, I, like, looked to the left and my viewpoint just went fucking straight down. Hi, Yuki. I've got 4 tons of chromite on me. Thank the Lord for the grappling hook. Oh my god, my fucking tracking. I actually did not build the metal detector for the longest time. I actually don't think I've still built it. So I have like nothing for chromite. And I'm like, oh god, I've gotten it all from expeditions. But like, now that I need Starlight, I'm like, dude, this shit sucks. Hagglemeister, Yulind. Good morning. I've never haggled before. Yeah, it fucking shows. It takes 1 cave. What, you just go into a cave and you have all the chromite you need, or? You'll be over encumbered by the end. Getting a smoky for chromite is a lot easier. Do you butcher them, or do you just get extra chromite? Good to know, good to know. Okay, we did our ticket. We're at hamstrings. Bro, we completely like trivialized our kindling yesterday. Also, yeah, I just used smoky skill. Look up the PAL, you'll want it. Well, I have a few smokies, but the smoky and metal detector do the exact same thing. Oh, they just do the same thing? Okay. But like the metal detector is better. He has like a sonar skill and then the node will pop up. Oh, why don't you just have a metal detector then? Isn't it like a key item? Strickland maintained off to Workland by Techno. Blue, is that Cairo? Hi, Naya. It's Cairo's birthday. So I was in this outfit when we celebrated on Saturday, and then I'm just doing it for beach day as well. Smokey has a way bigger range. Smokey also gets you more chromite while it's out with you. Oh, okay, so both. Metal detector is equipped, but it pings constantly with no cooldown. Wait, it's an equip? All right, Smokey sounds like the better thing then. The cooldown is like 3 seconds, lol. We're at toe touch. I want a drink. Dude, I hate this flavor. I hate this flavor. Ugh. Oh, I got the fuck out of that tier ASAP. Lomao. My problem is that I'm spending way too much time doing the things that, like, they're very passive things that a lot of stuff is stuff that I put off for a long time. Or stuff that, like, is just maximization at the late game. So, like, I'm busting my ass off to fill out the research. Oh, are we back? That's my second USB crash. I'm busting my ass off to fill out the USB chart. The USB chart, the research chart. I am also, like, putting way too much effort, hi Arcana, into, like, maximizing PAL. So, like, I have a really strong kindling PAL. I have a really strong watering PAL. I have a really strong electricity PAL. Not as strong as they should. The water one is near perfect, but I have a really fast Yormantide. I'm putting way too much effort into breeding and stuff like that, and it's like, I should just finish the game. I should just get to the end. Hi, Ish. Hi, V. Your problem is your problem. So just fix the problem so your problem gets fixed. And once that's done, your problems won't be a problem anymore. 215. The problem is, I think the easy fix is just spend fucking money. Beep boop. Kind of doing the same thing, Yulind. Wait for it. Cocoa bred like 3 Renjishis, and I leveled some of them to 10 kindling. And everything just gets done so quickly now. So, what is the hunger on Renjishi? Because I look at pals, and I'm like, one, what is its hunger? And if I see something that's like 8 of 10 hunger, I'm like, I hate this guy. This guy fucking eats too much. I want cute small pals that don't have a lot of hunger. So my kindling pal, it's a Flambell. Did I have to put 8 fucking kindling books in this thing to level it up to 10 of 10 kindling? Yes, I did. But it's so cute and it doesn't fucking break the bank when eating. Should make a USB noise or redeem. No! Arrive and stream and he's posed up on me. What the fuck, man? Kind of doing the same thing. I'm working as level 1. I'll follow my research, stopping after, otherwise I'll focus way too hard. As what you should get, Icy Fire, is get the bonus from it. So each tree has like a bonus thing that's like in the electricity thing. You can get an electrical pylon that boosts electricity pal suitability by 1 in the base. You can get a tool chest that increases the handiness suitability of all those. So I would get all of those from across the trees, and that would be like 3 to 4 points worth. Hi, Fishy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Fishy. If you're having fun, just keep doing what you're doing. I am, but what I'm worried about, Yuki, is that I end up playing just like Breath of the Wild, where I get burnt out before I actually finish the game. Before I do all the things, I get tired and I'm like, I'm ready to play other things. And I don't actually finish it. So I need to make sure I fucking finish the game. Hi, Zigga. Proud of that one. If you're having fun. Speaking of, did you grab a Woolly Pop? I have a few regular Woolly Pops. I don't have the cinnamon Woolly Pop. Love. I never checked. We always just have like 5,000 salads in the cooling box. If you have more than enough salads, it's not really a problem. I wanted less effort of moving food around. And so I'm making salads. I have about 4,000 that is feeding 3 bases. But I'm very much paying attention to how much pals eat. My mining base right now, all these mining pals that hit my nodes eat way too damn much. Oh my, I knew it. I knew it. Hi, Dolly. Hi, Freya. I literally opened your stream earlier, and I was like, I want my 2 channels to lurk in while I'm, walking and whatnot, while I myself am streaming. And so I will lurk in Dolly's channel. But you know what? He's been going for 2 hours. I bet he ends soon. I bet he's gonna end soon, and I'll have to find another channel. Thank you, Dolly. I greatly appreciate it. And good job today. Mwah. I always forget he's in Europe. Dolly's one of those Europeans that, like, they don't sound European. Is that bad to say? Hi, Proxy. Oh, dude, we're so behind. Why are you being an imposter again? Because it's his birthday. Dolly. It's Cairo's birthday. Look, I'm in my Cairo colors. I have his hair. I have his little symbol down here. I have don't written on my hand, so when I start saying stupid stuff, I know to stop talking. Happy birthday, Cairo. Hi, Pixel. Ah! Cute Lind, hello. Oh my god. Yulind just eats the goat to speed up plots. Never checked. We always just have like 5,000 salads. Comfy, hi, fishy, cute, and hello. Love, hug, trust. I want medicine has a witch cauldron, which makes you want. Yeah, get it. I finished Power World on Sunday. Well, at least beat the last boss. Space fish love. Probably would be me if it wasn't gaming with Coco, not gonna lie. Holy fuck, I'm semi-conscious at best right now. You got this, Ish. You can do this. Hold on. Did I just see a fucking name? Oh my goodness. There's a friend we haven't seen in a month or 2. Heal, wiggle, haha. Hi, Yoshi. Hi, Dolly. Hi, Yulind, my love. Excuse you. Imagine breaking rocks takes a lot of energy. Yeah. So what I want to do is, instead of having like these really big fire, rock, and earth type pals that just mine away at the rocks, they all have like 8 to 9 hunger. I want to get like, the boar would be good because it comes with like 2 mining and you could just bump that up to like 5 and it's good enough for anything. I kind of want to, I think mining books is the thing I need the most of. Just need a shit ton of mining books. Hi, Termy. I want to get a somewhat cute pal that has mining, and I just need to find, I haven't picked one yet, but I just need to buff up a few of those to be strong enough for mining. Frey, darling, Chewy, hi, cutie, hi, see, why are you being an imposter again? Hi, sweetie, Wolfie, Proxy. Dilly is one of the good ones. Hi, Elijah. You can't say that! You can't say that. Ohio, Cairo, Icy. Happy birthday, Cairo. Happy birthday. LOL, hi, Pixel. Oh my god, I'm so far behind. Thank you, Dilly. Happy birthday, Cairo. Breaking news. Cairo turns 30. Hi, Gashu. 31, I think. I thought your video was actually on the weekend. You only get one, Angie. LOL. Yeah. Cairo's one of those birthday week individuals who's like, oh, it's my pre-birthday. It's my pre-birthday. Oh, Saturday, it's my birthday. We're celebrating my birthday. Sunday and Monday. Oh, I just had my birthday. And then Tuesday, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. He's one of those just, all week's his birthday. You just, you put up with. Meanwhile, Cairo at his job seething like, I hate that, no! Get Depresso for mining? Depresso, they're okay. Hi, Justia. It's been a while. Hi, I hope you've been well. Thank you, Derp Wave. Get Depresso. Oh, happy Burfus. Hope you have a great and fun day. Termy, Depresso has mining since you like the small ones. Thank you. Hi, sexy Termy. I'm grilling this guy over the last barbecue bit of summer. Oh, Freya, how are you doing, beautiful? It's my birthday year. Why aren't we still celebrating my birthday from April? Okay, toodaloo, buckos, I must sleep. Goodbye, smile. Goodbye, sleep well. Hair? It's Cairo's birthday. So we are pretending to be Cairo and using his colors for a bit. I did this for his Saturday party, and then his actual birthday is today, which landed on a beach day. So I was like, you know what? I'll just use this one for his birthday. I have to be a little careful. It has all my spicy toggles, not my on-stream toggles. So I have to be just a little careful with it. But it has his hair. It has his symbol back here. I have "don't" written on my hand, so that when I start saying stupid stuff, I can remind myself that I shouldn't be saying that, and I don't want to say that. It's see-through? Is it see-through? It shouldn't be different than it normally is. I don't see it as see-through at all. I don't know what to say. It's not a long-term avatar. It'll be today and then put in reserve till next year. Hold the hand up, please. Sponsor Desu. Alpha segment is best miner when having 2. I don't want the best, because I don't want something that's a fucking garbage gut that needs a billion food. And Sekhmet, while cute, eats like a fucking horse and just needs so much food. Orca Lind, hold the hand up, please. It's Cairo stream now. Hi, Stalking. Hi. Holy belly jiggle. Happy birthday, Cairo. Thank you, Zuby. Happy cake day, Cairo. Why does Imposter have spicy toggles? Because I just, it was going to be for his off-stream birthday, so I just I did the other one. Yulind does a color scheme for my birthday. You know what I'll do for your birthday, Gashu? I'll just put the big mouth on the stomach. I'll just have that. I'll be like, guys, look, I'm Gashu, and I've got the fucking stomach mouth. I could do that. Sponsor Desu, hello, Yulind. She's always mad at me. She's always mad at me. Where to buy seeds? Check any town. Car, treat your body like the guy from Memento. Oh god, oh my god. I'm literally like, I need to learn how to read and stretch at the same time, because I've gotten so bad. Toe touches. Treat your body like the guy from Memento. Tattoo don't on your palm. Whenever you have the urge to flame the shit out of people, just look. That's the whole point, Ish. That's the whole thing. A horse, you say? Stalking hug. Don't actually do something for my birthday? Why not? Yulind does nothing for my birthday? Proxy, I don't think I caught when your birthday was. Which, I'm sorry for that. Good. Ah, you're one of those. What you will do on my birthday, Yulind? I won't talk for an entire day. I'll just be mute and make angry faces at people. While me over here with the biggest pals and still hundreds of thousands of berries, lettuce, and tomatoes. I was very slow on my food production. I'm still trying to fix it, B. I have condensed a cow to tier 2. I've condensed a caprity to tier 4. And I've not done, I've got a chicken to tier 2 as well, I think. I haven't done bee guards at all. A mute stream, oh boy. Being yourself is good enough, and I won't be around the day of. What the fuck, why not? Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ugh. They had what I need, thanks, Yulind? Hell yeah. I'm demanding you to do something for my birthday or else. I already know what it's gonna be. Three times in an hour. That's not good. My USBs keep crashing. And, it's driving me nuts. It's good time. Oh, Proxy birthday is pretty close to mine, huh? And off to work, have a good day, person who doesn't know my birthday. God damn it. I hope it goes fast, Proxy. They had what I need. I got a Pernelia that's absolutely cracked. It just looks at the plantations. They're all planted and harvested. Hell yeah. And off to work, have a good day, person. Gonna be in Florida for holiday in Mostery. Yulind, raiding keys open up today. It's time to parse. Not again. I don't think we're raiding this first week. I think we're raiding the second week. I don't remember. I'd have to ask around. Power. I don't think it's power. I think it's just, it's a fucking shitty motherboard is what it is. I think it's an Asus ROG, and so it just, cause it's not power. I've unplugged all the USBs except for my mouse and keyboard, and it will still crash and be like turning them off for like 20 seconds. And it's like, there's no, like, it can't be power, but I think it's just the motherboard stinks. We have updated the BIOS recently. New Mobo Donegal. I wouldn't do a Donegal. I'm thinking of putting it just on Throne though. I just need to pick a motherboard and be like, yeah, this one will be good and work with everything. Hi, Phil. I can't wait for Yulind to use my colors for my birthday. The joke I was going to say is, I'm demanding you do something for my birthday or else. I already know what it's going to be. We'll do the beanbag. We'll do the beanbag, Oku. And I will make it a world drop that I can't move. It'll take like one person will have to pick up each ball to actually move them. Otherwise, they'll be anchored to like the one ball. So like if, you know, nobody's picking up the right ball, you can't pick up the left ball and move it far enough away. And I myself get dragged to, you know, close enough to both balls. So everybody, to move me, somebody will just, I'll need two people to pick up the balls and like move them. That's what we'll do for your birthday. Being yourself is good enough, and I won't be around the day of. I'm mute stream, oh boy. They had what I need. Thanks, Yulind. Got a Pernillion off to work. Gonna be in Florida. Yulind, raiding keys. Oh, not again. Okay, I'll remind you on my B-Day then, Yulind. Okay, it's gut time. Oh, Proxy birthday is pretty close to mine. Huh? Power, new Mobo, Donegal. Reese and I have our list planned out for BAS raid and keys. Rise and Grind King. Can't wait for Yulind to use my colors for my birthday. Phil, for your birthday, we'll wear your outfit. We literally have a Phil outfit for his birthday, so. Oh, I also want my colors on my birthday. The joke isn't hitting me right. What's wrong, Oku? You don't want to see me with the beanbag for your birthday? It'll be like, look guys, it's Oku's present. He loves this. It's so nice, Yulind, going to a B-Day commission for everyone. Though thinking of it now, everyone dressing up as my favorite character would be dope. That's way too selfish. Dressing up as your favorite character might be a lot, but putting the mouth on the stomach, like just a quick decal, that'd be cool to see, right? And that'd be pretty easy for anybody that does their own uploads. Okay, we're at Steel Bra. Hi, Zacky Lucky. Cami stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I'm turning off chat. I'm literally just ignoring you guys for 10 squats because we're at 10:02 already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I almost looked at chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do I make this joke? Basically, I'm straight across from Justia. I go down for the squat, she goes down for the squat. I get the like, you know, looking down the chest of the girl, you know, doing the squats. It's like, whoa. Anyway, just wanted to comment on that. Just wanted to say 4 more. She's like, what the fuck, dude? They're nice. Feel like Yulind, just put. Oh, I shouldn't read chat. I'm not reading chat. I have 3 more. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now I can read chat. Blueland before Snakeland. Hi, Farisu. It's a lot easier to do color swaps than entire fucking leg change. You can mark your map, Farisu? Yes! I was marking all of the dungeons in Power World, and then I marked these 3 ocean bases that give legendary maps. Turning off chat? No, that's not the case. Farisu wave mods are sleep. Quick post the copy pasta. Mod check. I feel like Yulind will just put the PNG of mouth on tummy. That'd be funny. Oh god, there's a dogger on stream. Nosebleed? Nosebleed? Oh, yeah. Boobs. Pull your tongue out like a cartoon character. I have no fucking clue. Yulind ignoring my message and then asking why me angry. You came in angry! You were angry before I wasn't reading. Hi, Gana. I go out watching cat. I come home to Yulind's ass. Guess I got raided here? Yes. Gana, hug. Hi, stalking. Hello, Techno. Hello, Gana. Are you complaining? No one's asking for a snake body. They want snake scales and snake tattoos? People were definitely asking for snake body. No, I'm just shocked to be here. I'd like to actually see fully committed stomach mouths. Or badly drawn mouths. Just sharp teeth using a Sharpie. Oh, Sharpie. The Sharpie mouth I think would be easy to do. And I know exactly how I do it. I'm like, oh, I could do that. I could do that easy. Mm-hmm. Gana, hi, Icy. Hi, Bluehem. Okay, should I know this person? This one? Yes, Techno, but you haven't seen them in a while, so it's very possible, like, it'd be understandable if you didn't. Wasn't their name like Just? Oh my god, Techno, it's Justia. You were like 60% there. Yes, oh fuck, you 100% should. We want split tongue and pink, white, silver scales with black nails, with piercing blue eyes in snake fashion. Also, ah, hey, cow. Hi, boar. That's not happening for Risu. That is too much effort for a joke outfit, or a standard outfit that's just not happening. Holy shit, hello, Jesse. Okay, we have 2 more stretches. We have Donkey Kicks. His record is 879. Hey, he's been right a few times, okay? It's not just 1. Good job, Techno. Joke, the new main outfit, you mean? What the fuck? Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Ugh. 48. Your skin has to either be white or obsidian black. Will not negotiate otherwise. I could do that. I could do that. Love you, Techno. 1. Ugh. 4. I push a little bit higher with these each time. So the first one I'm going for like a 90-degree angle. The second one I'm like pushing up. And then the third one I'm just reaching as far up as I possibly can. But like the second one doesn't typically like strain the muscles all. The third one I'm like, oh god, I feel it. Hi, Dore. Bark, he's still not walking? No, I'm still not walking. A gift to my eyes. Looks like me's back on the mini device. Scorpion style. Ugh. 54. Ugh. 3, 2, 1. He has to stretch after his night job as a journalist. Very sore, you know? Okay, buddy. Get in Discord. Time to watch the 2005 movie Ice Princess. Chat and boobs have been keeping Yulind. I think this was 6. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Ugh. 109 start, 112 finish for the plank. Rip Queen. 3, 2, 1. Ugh. I'm killing bounties. Yep, I'm hella known for staying on task. Hit tracker on floor and it turned off. Ah! That's annoying. We're just doing our 3 minutes of plank. We're 20 seconds in. Ugh. Wow, I'm like shaking a lot. And I'm like, why is today like hard compared to usual? Am I at like a fucking perfect angle of difficulty? And when I say angle, I mean like where my elbows are. Hi, Hobbit. Ugh. 1 minute down. Oh. Isn't Ish at work? Yeah. You got this, Justia. You got this. Halfway there, 90 more seconds. I work from home Mondays and Tuesdays. Oh wait, I didn't know that. You could just be on VRChat and desktop, talking to us like a Discord call. If that interrupts your work, don't do that. But you could. Two minutes down. 1 more minute to go. Hey girl, you must be an angle because you're cute. Wait, I have to go to my femboy meeting. I hope it goes fast, Pixel. 50 seconds. What the fuck? So when you're moving your office constantly, are you just moving your office into your home? 30 more seconds. 2 minutes and 30 seconds down. 30 more seconds. 20 seconds. I thought the business you worked for was psychotic, but that explains a lot. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You did it. You did it the whole time. I remember you doing like 1 minute. That's hella awesome. Oh god, my fucking California is coming out. Ugh. Oh god. Every time I plank, I don't like tie my hair back. And so a bunch of it just gets stuck forward under the headphones. Like it's pushing forward now. I'm just like, ugh, I gotta fucking pull it back. Like, OMG, that's like so cool. That's like hella rad. Like, good job. Okay. Okay. It fell twice. Hella rad. Fake California pie. The fuck are you talking about? I literally grew up there. Did I miss the splits? You did miss the splits. And my puppy tail and ear. What? I don't understand the sentence. They do look a little discolored. Now that I'm looking at it, they don't match the hair color. They look dim. Not for me. Weird. I moved back upstairs because my friend who has been staying for around 3 years finally moved out. He kind of fucked up the room entirely, so I had to do a ton of cleaning of walls, floors, etc. Place carpet upstairs. It was a good excuse to do so, so I finally got replaced yesterday. I got impatient and moved a ton of stuff up. May have hurt myself a little bit. No! Fucking sweet hair. Yulind's an OG Valley girl. Why is all the cooling research take sweet hair? Because those guys are ice pals. And so you need that. The one I'm having trouble with is my medicine's at like 1. I gotta go get a bunch of flowers. I think my logging also needs a bunch of Gumo stuff, which is like, ugh. There'd be nice views on this speech. Heard you touch your headset that time. Ugh. Not for me. Oh, don't worry, they are psychotic. That hasn't changed. Can't blame you. I need to redo my trackers. I'm not going to do that. Okay, well, hold on. Here's how we'll do it. Dolly, stomp. Pin 1. Okay. You guys stay there. I mentioned it earlier, Justia. This is not a stream avatar, and you'll see in a moment why. I, like, definitely don't want to, like, recalibrate or... Oh, God, we're going to change worlds, and I'm going to have to think of this, too. Calibration. They don't get to see this. Yeah? The jacket. I can't figure out the physical ones with the jacket. It just seems bound to the fucking back. I fixed a bit of it yesterday, so it's better. But, like, it's still just so weird. Wait, hold on. Okay, that's what I want. I think this is what I want. Nope, hold on, hold on. Okay. There, okay. You guys got the tiniest of peeks at it. Can't blame you. I'm experiencing this out so I can still use my speakers. I showed Yulind and Kyra yesterday and got the shit flamed out of me. I'm trying not to flame you. You know, everybody's setup is their own. But, like, bro, you drag your mouse from the middle monitor to the left one and it just jumps a foot. Like, you gotta have the monitors together. You gotta have no gaps. Yulind has sussy avatar, I guess. The way I organize my avatars, Yunerto, is I have my stream outfits, which are all very safe for work, no bad toggles, no textures. I have my optimized outfits, which are for worlds where I am going to a, like, performance-locked world, and that is, like, almost no even, like, standard toggles or swaps. I switch out this hair for a very, very, like, blocky hairstyle. And then I have my spicy avatars, which have textures, usually have a bulge here, can take off all the clothes and, you know, fucking plop. This is one of those outfits, which I normally wouldn't use on stream, but because it's like a one-day thing with Kairo's colors, we're in it today. Is this meant to be a Cairo cosplay? Yulind? Yes. Have you seen Cairo off-stream without their tits out? All I heard was bulge and plop. Well, fuck, now I need to be in VR, but I have a meeting in 5 minutes because that gap is horrendous. Strangle. Of course, this summons you back. What the fuck, man? It's 8 inches. Don't ask me how I know. Nice. Hi, Kana. Hi. Yulind spicy? I could never. We're not talking about that kind of spicy, okay? We're not talking food spicy. We're talking about, model spicy. No, Kana in 2026 at 9 a.m. Oh, sweet fucking Christ. I just realized I have to set up all my fucking VR shit again. Fuck. I see. And appreciate the explanation. Yunerto. If you ever want to see it, you just gotta hop on VR after our walk. After our walk, we'll usually take a nap. I say that, but it actually, there's no nap today. I usually take a walk after the nap, and very often it turns spicy. Usually people just ask me to, or they themselves do it, but... Let's get out of here. Let's go to fish. Anchor, local, pin 3. Whoa. You take a walk after the nap? No. Simply no. New instance. Friends. Drop portal. Portal. Wowie. Unbelievably Hornyland. Oh my god, Pixel. You have no fucking clue for the last 4 months. You do, because I talk about it all the time, and I never shut up, but... The last 4 months have been incredibly, like... Dude, it feels like Locktober. It feels like fucking Locktober. Oh. Actually, let's just mute that entirely. Yulind dry spell confirmed. Do you know the situation, Kana? Have I talked to you about it? I do not, LL. Okay. Well, you know I moved to North Carolina. You know I'm there. I am upstairs in the 2nd bedroom apartment, or not apartment. What am I fucking saying? I am in the One of the upstairs bedrooms. My parents are in the master bedroom down below. This is all well and good, except, you know, there is less soundproofing and less privacy than what we had in Missouri. So, like, at night, they can hear everything. When I stream during the day, they can hear everything. And so there's just a lot of, like, wow, there's zero fucking privacy. Yeah, you're super close to me. The end to this is, come October 1st, the garage will be finished. When the garage is finished, there's the main house, there's the driveway, and then on the other side of the driveway will be the garage, and it will have a frog apartment, which is finished room over garage. And so it'll be a 24 by 26 apartment space that I'll be in, and I'll have a lot more privacy because it's disconnected from the main building. Also, hi, Leon. Moaning time. Hi, Leon. Oh, hi, Kana. Just tell them you're playing with a lightsaber. No. We fixed our trackers. We fixed our setup. I need to set up the treadmill. Anchor default. Okay. Bring this here. Bring this here. Flying. Behavior. Auto level pitch. We are there. Hold on. Okay, it is good. I was like, am I clipping in that thing? I'm not. I don't have stream lighting on this one. Put this here. Put this here. We're walking through the beaches of Zandalar to start with. Yeah, I know where we're hitting start. Let's get walking. It's only 10:23. Wow, we made good time today. Why is it? Are you kidding me? Really? I hate YouTube. I hate YouTube. Hold on. Be max quality, you piece of shit. I know exactly why it got hung up like that. I know exactly why it did that, and it pisses me off because when I set up the video earlier, I noticed it wasn't going all the way to the beginning. It was like being 1/10 of a second forward. I hate you too. What the fuck? No, I hate YouTube. I don't hate any of you. I mean, except for one person, but they know who they are. And if you're thinking, oh God, is it me? It's not you. Because that person knows who they are. It me? Shut up, Hobbit. It's me. I noticed it was like not going all the way back, so I like pushed it back. I pushed it back further, and it had the loading wheel, and I was like, I don't like that it has a loading wheel, but that's probably fine. Apparently it wasn't. Leon Hug, Icy Kanashi Wave. Space Cal Fucky. Can't land. We're gonna be running around a little bit. I want to do the bounties. Let me go see what the first one is. Tech issue hell today, so sorry. It has been a little bit of that, hasn't it? It's mostly just been the USBs, but it hasn't been anything crazy bad. Okay. Ooh. The first thing is a halibut. Let me check where that is. You know what, actually, I don't want to do my bounties today. Let's get on flat surface. We'll just walk here today. I need to be on a flat surface, otherwise it's like very obvious I'm on an angle. And I'll just fish here today. Everyone knows who it is. It's not Cairo. When are you getting a tail, Yulind? God damn, look at that tail. I have a tail on a few ones. We have a tail on Ruland. We have a tail on Cougar and Catland. Is there another tail I have? I think it's just those two. Justy a wave. I hate you too, just remember, don't. Oh. Just remember. Don't. Yeah. No, that's actually right side up and everything. Zuldazar point. It's ish. It is Zuldazar. Yulind is such sweet, lovely cutie pie. Oh my goodness, Yunerto. Yulind has a nemesis? I wouldn't say I have a nemesis. I have enemies. As much as I wish I could say I don't have any enemies, there are people who don't like me. Time to get the bleach. I see the dog walking. Meeting time, Cairo. Drug me to keep me a vegetable. You said it, not me. It's totally Cairo. Oh my god, Hoi Kanashi. I said it's not Cairo. No puppy tail. Hoi Gana, hi, icy. Rope pink or mistexture? It's me, everyone. Imposter syndrome intensifies. Imposter syndrome? Oricana. Like, I don't want to be rude, but do you think you're good enough for I'm kidding, I'm kidding. This is the imposter syndrome joke. I'm kidding, I think you're amazing, Arcana. This is just the imposter syndrome joke. No WoW for 4 hours. For 4 hours! It's a 10 a.m. meeting. You don't need help paying a vegetable? Wow, rude. Damn. Cries. I cannot help myself. If I see somebody say they have imposter syndrome, I'm like literally foaming at the mouth to make the imposter syndrome joke. It's so fucked up and funny. I think you're more than good enough, Oricana. I think you're way above good enough to have imposter syndrome. To the point that you don't have shouldn't have imposter syndrome. But that's not really how it works, is it? Jeebus Chris, Yuli's just killing his chat. I'm not saying Yuli needs to be canceled, but I wonder. Confused crying stops. Can I just turn off the lighting in this world? Is there anything about lighting in the settings? Shadow quality? SFX volume, ambience volume. There's shadow quality, but I don't really want that. I want to just turn off the lighting. Yulind just got another nemesis. Oricana's too sweet to become my nemesis. I do have a rival. I have a rival who is a disc priest from BFA. Actually, this expansion. We raided together. I was a tank, she was a healer. And the two of us fucking carried this guild. Well, my ex carried the DPS, so kind of the three of us carried. And I remember at one point she was like, Yulind, do you want to hate each other? And I was like, what? No, I think you're great. And she's like, yeah, but like everybody needs someone to hate. They need someone to like motivate themselves to do better with. Like a nemesis, like a rival. And I was like, oh, like the Ken Ashcorp song, Everyone Needs a Rival. And she's like, sure. And then I sent her the song. She's like, okay, that's not a bad song. And then we're like, yeah, let's be rivals. And so we'd call each other our rival, even though we were kind of just best buds. But like, we'd take jabs at each other all the time. Like if we wiped in a fight, I'd be like, these fucking trash healers. And she'd be like, maybe the takes didn't blow ass. I'm not saying Yulind needs to be canceled, but confused crying stops. Yulind just got another nemesis puppy playing doofus while walking. For Marvel. I'm going to end up being Yulind's Van Damme, if anything. Hate fucking. You're going to finally teach him how to get good, then spontaneously combust right in front of him? I can see it. Hi, Corgi. We were actually talking about that last night on Foss's stream, Cairo. Because Ganna was talking about how they kind of want to get into Deadlock, but they don't want to spend the time learning Deadlock. And Foss is like, I don't get this, that's just an excuse. Just play game. It's not about being good. And I'm sitting there like, no, I fucking get this. I completely understand where Ganna is coming from. Because, like, he's calling me out. I'm calling Foss out more. Ganna, I'm very much on your side in this one. I am a slow learner. I don't know if you are, but I am a slow learner. So, like, learning new things is, like, it just feels like a fucking waste of time sometimes. Like, a new MOBA is like, I've already spent the time learning 2 MOBAs. I don't want to learn a fucking new one. Because it's going to be multiple hours of not having fun. He usually thinks his aim is trash, so he doesn't want to play the Deadlocks. I have poor motivation. Old dogs can't learn new tricks. I mean, so I think the aim is part of it. I miss that part of Ganna said it's only because of aim. For me, it's a time management thing, right? I like winning. I hate losing. So if I'm playing a game where I lose 10 times in a row, I'm not having fun. Even if it's just learning, even if it's like, hey, do this to get good, like, it's just not fun. It's very frustrating and unenjoyable to me. You know, Foss mentioned last night, he would sit there with Gale, playing like BlazBlue and Guilty Gear for hours on end, where Gale just stomps the fuck out of him for hours. And, you know, he's learning what to do, and he's just getting his ass kicked for hours. And for Foss, he's like, this is fun. I'm getting better. I'm learning the game. And eventually I start doing stuff on my own, and I start taking matches off him. And I'm sitting there like, I could fucking never. This is how you get good at fighting games? Yeah, that sounds awful to me. Because I hate losing. And like, it's not like I do nothing or play this game. To me, it's like, I play a game I'm good at and immediately start winning. Hi, Kumi. Or I, you know, spend 10 hours losing to then get the same enjoyment I had from the other game where I could win now. And like, you know, for me who's a slow learner, hopefully that's 10 hours. That could be 50 hours. That could be fucking never. So do you want to organically improve alongside people of your own skill level? Yeah, basically. It's a lot easier for me to get into a new game than come into a pre-existing. That's partially why I hated PSO2 so much, was because it felt like it was established. It felt like the game had been a game for 8 years, and everything was so overwhelming and new, and you know, there was so much of it that I was just like, I don't like this. I hate how much is being thrown at me. This is very much like, ugh. And then NGS2 came out, and it was like, here's your one single quest. Go to town. Talk to 3 villagers. The town's destroyed, go to Alio Town. Like, it was literally one quest at a time, and it was like, I can handle this. This is easy to learn, and I'm learning alongside everyone else. it's not like this game's been out for 8 years. And everybody knows what quests to do and skip. And, like, what animations to cancel, do you think? I'm just like, ah. Fighting game players are also just masochists. It's not just because of aim, but it is a big part of it. There's also learning all the items, all the skills, the map, the objectives, the interactions, how to actually play. I agree with Foss on this. Yeah, but you're a fighting game player. It's like my friends being like, I'm not good at fighting games. No shit, Sherlock, you don't play them. I look at learning a new thing and I'm just like, let's say it's gonna take me 10 hours to get to a point where I have fun. I could just play a different game and have fun. Like, let's say I'm going to commit 20 hours to Deadlock. Well, it would be 10 hours of not having fun, and then 10 hours of having fun. But I could have just played League for 20 hours and had fun the whole time. I get it. I understand the statement is play League for 20 hours and have fun. Come on, buddy. League can be fun with friends. With a 5-stacker ARM, it's fun. The fuck is that supposed to mean? Yulind's not a honer. Bro will never play FPS fighting games. Competitive racing games, only League. I am very much the innovator. I fucking love games that have synergy for Isu. I love trying things. I love finding, like, weird, quirky, non-meta combinations and, like, pulling them out. I like knowing how everything works and what counters what. So, in League of Legends, innovate these boggies and BR. I tried for Isu. I tried, and I never got a follow-up picture. In League, I would have, like, 1 or 2 champions that are like, this is my ace. This is my, like, my best. I'm going to perform the most on this. But at my peak, Spiel leave. At my peak in League, I had, like, 40 champions I could play. Like, legit, 25 supports. Probably more like 20 supports. 10 junglers. 3 tops, 3 mids, 4 bots. Like, at my peak, I could see any combination of bot and support player on the other side and take into consideration my teammate and pick the perfect support for that combo. I felt like I knew how everything worked with each other. Tracking. I missed a few messages. I agree with Foss on this. It's not that I think I'm good, by the way, Icy Fire. It's not that I'm like, oh, I should be good right from the start. It's very much, I recognize I'm not good. But I don't want to go through the period of learning to be good. I want to go through the payment of I have to spend 10 hours literally frustrated to get to a point where I can have fun. I don't want to have to earn the fun. It's not just because aim. Yeah, that's how you get good at fighting games. Fighting game players are also just masochists. The barony will continue until survival improves. I can survive, I just can't win a run. So do you want to organically improve? It defo had. All the players from JP to Ian just instantly started min-maxing Lamau. I had the summoner subclass when I was... Okay, what did I do? Did I fucking click on somebody? I sure did. I was like, I can't scroll my Chatterino, what the fuck? I had the summoner subclass, so I'm not innocent. I can get fun out of just improving even if I lose. But established games are still very daunting regardless. I can have fun learning alongside people, and I can have fun if it's co-op. But if it's competitive, if it's PvP at all, I like winning. I hate losing. And if I have a period where it's just like, all you do is lose, you are committing 10 hours to this, and you are guaranteed to not win once, I'm like, that sounds so fucking awful. Salute. Neil's not a honer. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh, learning how this automation game is the fun part? Learning automation can be fun, because that's like collecting knowledge. That's not a... I'm not losing in that situation. I'm just acquiring knowledge. That's the same as like research. That's the same as like reading a wiki. You know, I understand you don't enjoy learning. I'm not talking to you specifically. I just hate people saying I'm not good at something I rarely, if ever, play. Right. And I'm definitely not saying that. I'm definitely not like, I'm bad at this, so why bother? It's definitely, I recognize to get good at fighting games, to get good at FPS games, to get good at racing games, you play them. You just play them and lose and lose and lose. In fact, I remember in World of Warcraft, people would always say the best way to get better at PvP is to duel people. And the worst thing you could do is always win your duels. If you're winning your duels, you're not learning. But if you're just losing duels, then you're learning. You're learning what you can do better. And so I remember somebody telling me to look at duels in World of Warcraft as like, think of it as a chunk of experience in the experience bar. You lose a duel, you get a chunk. You win a duel, you get fucking nothing. You don't understand. Innovate these poggies, feel leave, LOL, arrive. Nice list of characters. I'll sit there playing one character in a fighting game for 40 hours straight to learn combos. I mean, low-key, I agree with you. That's why I keep turning rivals down, LOL. But, like, learning 14 was a lot of fun. Right, but there's no losing in 14. There's no, like, you're getting crushed by someone else. 14 is just going through a game. I like earning fun so long as my time is respected. The worst thing is when you're brand new to a game, but your friend is a veteran. I don't mind. I don't think my friends mind when I'm the veteran, because I think I'm pretty good at still making it fun for them, right? I've gotten a lot of people into Monster Hunter. If we're talking specifically these, like, honers games, like racing, FPS, fighting, I'm never the veteran because I never play these, but I think I'm pretty good at having a good new player experience in games that I like. Don't care about losing so long as a good struggle is had. Getting curb stomped and curb stomping are both deathly boring. I don't mind curb stomping if I can attribute the curb stomp to my expertise and not their incompetence, right? If I'm playing League of Legends and I'm playing against somebody that's so bad they're running into towers and like just dying to stupid shit, that's not fun to me. That's like, okay, this is a waste of my time. But if it's just a blowout snowball game, because I specifically countered not just their character, but every move they did, to me, that is like, I'm fucking so cool. I destroyed this guy in every capacity. That is attributed to my skill and knowledge and expertise that you so handedly lost to me. I'll give you an example. One of my best junglers was Shyvana. Shyvana is a horrible ganker. When she walks into a lane, she's fast, and she gets on people fast, but she has no utility. She literally just has damage. So, like, ganking people, she doesn't provide anything. She just walks at lane, they walk away, and at most, maybe she hit them with a fireball. She can gank people that, like, have slows in lane, right? So, like, let's say she has a Pantheon on her team. She goes into the lane, the Pantheon stuns them, and then she's able to get there and do a lot of damage before they can really get away. But for the most part, like, a jungle that just also has a stun or a slow is just going to double up that and be better at ganking than Shyvana is. Her ganks are awful. But what she does have is just a fuck ton of damage and clear speed. So she's really, really good at just killing the jungle and having a lot of time. Well, what do you do with that time? You go kill the enemy's jungle. And so what I would do as Shyvana is I would honestly ignore half of my jungle, and I would just take the enemy jungler's jungle. All of his creeps, all 6 of his camps, his red, his blue, his ravens, his wolves, his golems, his frog, they're mine. They're all mine. And if he tries to stop me, I was fast enough that I could just get away. Especially at level 6, I would ult over the walls and just be like, you can't follow this. And I had so many matches on Shyvana as jungler where I just like, you know, all the lanes are like level 10. I'm like level 11, maybe 12, just because I've been killing so much stuff and ignoring ganking and PvP. And the enemy jungler is 6. Because I have just starved them. They have fucking nothing. You look at the creep score and it's like all the lanes are like 100 CS. You look at me and it's like 90 CS. You look at the enemy jungler and it's like 25. And they're like, dude, I have nothing. Like, what do I do here? This Shyvana just takes all my jungle. Like, there's nothing for me to level on. There's nothing for me to get gold on. I have just destroyed them as a character. And then we get to the objectives, right? And it's basically 4v5 because they're a glorified minion that can't do anything. That's a curb stomp. That's a, like, I did well, and you've just been fucking, like, destroyed by me. And it's a very one-sided match. It's very, like, I win this, and you're weak. But because of what I did. It's because I counter-jungled you so well. It's because I read you like a book and was eating your jungle while you were off-ganking or counter-ganking you. That's why I got so annoyed when they got rid of catch-up experience, or introduce. Yeah, and you could still do it, Oku, but it was just like... It just invalidated a lot of it. Dog that's just learning fighting game logic. Nice list of characters. I'll sit there playing one character in a fighting game for 40 hours straight to learn combos. Well, see, that's a good matchup, right, Frisu? Because, like, you're going to be the master that's really good at your character. And I'm going to be the, like, jack of all trades that's competent with your counter. That's a good matchup. It's a hard matchup for you. And it's a... Oh, my goodness, Termy, thank you. And it's a, like, I have an advantage, but I'm against a master for me. That's a like, even matchup in my eyes. And the skill expression for both of us is you knowing how to fight your counters. For me, it's knowing enough about each champion that I even know how to take advantage of my advantages. I mean, low-key, I agree with you. That's why I keep turning. I like earning fun. The worst thing to do is when you're brand new to a game and your friend's a veteran. Don't care about losing so long as a good struggle was had. Just be like me and play FPS games since you were 10 years old, forehead. Duels are boring, I like trios. Wait. Dog, that's just learning fighting game logic, hello? Yeah, kinda. May have said too much. Getting crushed by Yulind. We can make that happen. Yulind, I just want to do the Giga Delve Labyrinth. Fuck, wow, timed release match. He did make me get 300 plus hours in Wilds. It was his fault! Strangle. I do wish I could teach fighting games in a fun way. Just teach him the basic paper, rock, scissors, and watch him evolve. Comfy. I despise having a massive lead due to a catastrophic skill matchup mismatch. If it's their incompetence, if it's them fucking up, then it's like, ah, this feels bad. If it's me specifically, like, I eat your jungle, I eat it up. If it's because of what I did, then I'm happy with it. Shyvana robbery, yoink. To me, skill diffing someone only feels good when it's rare. Just completely shit stomping someone just feels bad. It actually makes you worse at the game. That's why I got so annoyed when they introduced catch-up, etc. experience. E.g. going 25-0 as Lux or Ahri. I think going 25-0 in lane is, like, not good. If you can tell they're a competent player. Hi, Azu. Hi. Nice to see you walking your dog. If it's like, if I can tell they're a competent player, Kumi, and it's like, I know what to look out for. I know that, you know, this is a Kassadin player. They're going to do this. I don't feel bad curve something. Like, okay, here's an example. There's a clip of a Lux, and they are fighting a Zed. And the Lux is winning. They're like 3-1 or something. The Zed's losing. But in this particular clip, the Lux is playing crazy aggressive. They're playing ballsy and greedy as fuck. The Zed is like full health. But the Lux, she goes in, she lands the orb at the Zed's feet, Or I think she lands a really long-range binding. She then, lands the Q at his feet and detonates it. But right as she does that, she's, like, walking into the lane and, like, taking damage from the minions. And the Zed goes, she's taking damage from minions. She just used her full, like, QER combo. When I'm at max health, she's not going to kill me. And she's at half health, I win this. So the Zed ults in. But the Lux, I said she's done her QER combo. She actually hasn't. She ults backwards. She ults backwards at her own turret, at her own fountain. But because the Zed ulted her, that's where he pops up. She knew, I'm gonna play ballsy as fuck. The Zed is gonna go in. He's going to appear right here, right into my fucking ult. And he got fucking vaporized. Like, he appears right behind her ulting, right as the ult's going off, and he's just, ah! And just fucking death by laser. And it was just like, it happens, and the team that was watching it, they just immediately starts, you know, question mark pinging, like, what the fuck did I just watch? That's an example of, that's a curb stomp. That's like, I just fucking destroyed you. But that's not their incompetence, that's, I outplayed the fuck out of you. Yes, because he appears at the back of the player model. Yes, and she knew that. She knew that knowledge, and she knew how to take advantage of it. Normally, a Zed can be like, I'm so tricky and move around that a Lux is not going to ult me. Hi, Kodiak. A Lux is not going to ult me unless they land the binding. They're not going to commit to that because of the binding, because Zed could ult out, they could shadow clone out. They have so many outs that it's like, typically, you're just not going to hit him with your ult unless he's bound. But she knew, I'm going to waste my binding, bait out the ult. The moment he's doing it, I'm already casting the ult and just drill him with it. And that, it was very much a like, dude, this Lux is cracked. Your ability to dominate and carry a match through your own decision-making and game knowledge, basically invalidated, because they'd still be relevant no matter how much you would pound on them for 20 minutes. Nunu my way. The worst match I ever had, Oku. Actually, let me get a drink. My throat is starting to get scratchy, and I've just been fucking going off for like 30 minutes. The worst match I ever had, Oku. I was playing Shyvana, and I'm just destroying this entire Nunu's jungle. Not Nunu. Amumu. The little mummy kid. His entire jungle is just mine. Like, I'm the highest level, I have the highest creep score of the entire game. I literally have a higher creep score than the laners because I'm shredding through the jungle so fast. And part of the reason I'm able to do this is because the Amumu, like, he just recognized this Shyvana is taking everything from me. I'm not even gonna try for my jungle. So he just started ganking. Like, he literally started ignoring his jungle. And what I should have done was, I should have put more effort into counter ganking him. But he would basically go top lane, walk into lane, land his binding, and then they would get the kill. Even though it was like, top lane is level 5, and he's level fucking 2 or 3 walking into the lane, he would still land his binding, and that was all it needed to get the gank off. And so he just started ignoring his jungle. He was like, Shyvana's gonna take my jungle? Keep it. I'll just kill you, the laners. And he was getting every gank off. And like, I'm leaving wards for my team. I'm literally like, putting wards in river and be like, he's here. And then I would ping him as the Amumu walks through the ward. And then he would still get the gank off. And I was like, dude, what the fuck do I do here? Like, my team is just feeding this guy. And he was able to keep up in levels. By the end, he legitimately had like 17 CS when I had 100. But he had like 6 assists and 3 kills. And it was like, my team was screaming at me. They're like, fucking gank! Fucking do something! And it was like, I don't know what to do in this. I think I quit League for a couple months when that happened because that match was so upsetting. But it was just like, It was the most miserable I've ever been in League, was that match. Because I felt like I did everything right. I think I could have played a little bit better. I think I could have been where the Amumu was going. And we would have won the 2v2s. But granted, you know, my team was so fucking bad. Maybe we wouldn't have. But it was very much like, dude, I don't know what to do here. This is just so... He just walks at them and they die. And he was able to keep up in levels because of it. God, I have to go to the grocery store. We have to skip nap today, and I have to go to the grocery store after walk. This fucking stinks. Man. Ugh. Normally, I wouldn't go to the grocery store at this time. It's specifically because I have to go turn in a Spectrum router. And the Spectrum router is like right next to the grocery store, so... The Spectrum router? The Spectrum store. We did a bunch of Power World yesterday. League would have been perfect if it wasn't for having teammates. I think it's good with teammates. Okay, here's the thing, Elijah. League of Legends has a very toxic community. However, the thing about toxic players in video games is that usually they're sad, lonely losers that like don't have a lot going on in their life. They're very easily manipulated. What I mean by that is there's a video by this guy named Sky Williams. It's very old at this point. You just gotta practice the DST. That's dick sucking theory. If you compliment them even a little bit, all the toxicity goes away. And they like worship the ground you walk on. So here's what you do, Elijah. You go into a match of League of Legends. Your teammate gives first blood, right? Let's say he just dies, the enemy gets first blood. You just type out, damn, I was watching that and that was close. Play safe, you'll get them next time. And suddenly, that person's not toxic. That person's calmed down. They're basically like, okay, my team isn't mad at me. Okay. Let's say your top laner gets first blood. Then all you gotta do is say, holy shit, dude, that was crazy. And they're like, oh my god, the jungler was watching and said that was crazy? You don't have to watch it all. You just say, holy shit, that was crazy. And they're like, oh my god, this person's watching me? Oh my god, they think I'm cool? I'm gonna do everything in my power to like get more of those compliments. They will gamer lean forward and they will be desperate to impress you. It really is that easy. That's all you gotta do to get your teammates to like you and not be toxic and try hard. Skipping nap today and not napping tomorrow? Fuck my beauty sleep. Emotional manipulation. It is blatant emotional manipulation and it works. What's even worse, Leon, is when you start applying it to the other team. Let's say the other team has somebody that, you know, gives first blood. Praise kink. Hi, Makaya. Let's say the other team has somebody that gives first blood. You just put in all chat, question mark, question mark, question mark. Why didn't your team go in with you? And now that guy is blaming his team. Now his team is like, look, I thought I was making a good call. My team didn't support me. And I'm clearly right for this, as validated by the person in all chat on the other team. So now he is instantly mad at his teammates, and they are instantly toxic to them. It is genuinely that easy. The emotional warfare of all chat and MOBAs, it's just, think of it as like a plus 20 to your team and a negative 20 to their team if you utilize it. I was always used to the steady top laner, pick Mundo, go equal or win lane. Steady late game damage and tankiness. That's how I played top lane, but with Gnar. If I was losing, like if I was down in CS, I would just build tanky and go for stuns late game. And if I was winning, I'd build a bit more, I'd build more bruiser and some damage. I'm never trying to like, I'm not a feast or famine character at all, Excite. I am very much the consistent, when I'm losing, I'm not losing hard. When I'm winning, I'm not winning in kills, I'm winning by CS and pressure and objectives. I'll put DST on practice on you, baby. Oh my goodness. Yulind, unrelated. Did you hear about the WoW content creator going off and exposing multiple years? Skype DMs on Discord showing Limit Max, Liquid, Guild Leader being super awful. No one knew. I had no idea. I did not see this at all. Emotional manipulation shakes head. People respond positively to empathy. Who could have known? Praise King. Okay, time to kill this guy with hammers. Oh my god. You got a little kill under your tower? Who's a good boy like that? They would probably react negatively to that. These are like normie gamers. League of Legends players are not like... they're not normie gamers. They're not like Call of Duty or FIFA players, but they're like... Treat them like normies. Guild leader power tripping? No. And the cape goes to my new girlfriend. That was this week's big WoW drama. Other than unplayable WoW content. It's literally 4 words. Your teammate gets a kill. Holy shit. I said 4 words. It's 5. Holy shit, that was crazy. I immediately started counting the words. I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm a dum-dum that can't count. Has nothing to do with that. Go look up literal anti-women, racist ranting, fake stats listing, RMT mothing. Holy. There is a lot of just we hate women in like mythic rating and like high-end rating scene. That's it. I'm switching from League to HOTS. Remind me never to play with or against you. I have low self-esteem, but knowing you tug at my emotional strings would remind me why I feel as bad as I do. No, if you played with me, I'd make you feel better. I'd compliment you all the time. Holy moly. That's it, I'm switching from League to HOTS. Maybe you could get away with that in Heroes of the Storm? What, the fucking emotional manipulation? You literally can't get away with it in Heroes of the Storm. There's no all chat. You can only talk to your team. Love top guilds being built out of literal shit human beings. I think it was Miss of Pandaria. Miss of Pandaria? No, this is not. Oh, okay. You might be able to get away with that in HOTS. In Miss of Pandaria, I remember learning about a guy that was just a piece of shit. And like he backstabbed my friend to like get loot and go to a mythic guild or something. And I was like, don't worry, dude. Bad people get what's coming to them. You know, he's probably not even that good. He's gonna get kicked out soon. And we checked a month later and he was like doing great. He was like thriving there, parsing well, just doing well in WoW. And I remember it was at that moment it was like, oh, there is no correlation between being a good person and being good at World of Warcraft, at being good at games. As much as you want the nice people, the good people, the like, hey, I enjoy this person's company and personality, you want those to be good at the game, it's just zero correlation. Sometimes the nice guy is like super goated and the best one in the group. Sometimes it's the most toxic piece of shit. Oh yeah, high-end WoW, super anti-non-cis white men. You give out compliments? Yeah, when people earn them. Compliments up till you make a mistake. Yes, because you want to play better. Not because you like me. What the fuck? It can be both. No this in HOTS. I could have told you that. I'm a terrible human being, and I parse! Terrible news. The person you hate is doing well. So you're going to praise and peak then? Probably not. I've seen the way you play peak. I'm bracing myself for today, Cairo. I'm bracing myself for bullshit. I expect to die every other stage. I expect to die on the first one when you throw a coconut at me. Then I expect you to be nice to me in the second stage and leave me alone. Then I expect you to think it's my birthday, I can get away with shit. And I was nice to him last stage, so I can do bullshit this round. And you're gonna hit me with a sleep dart gun as I'm climbing. And then you'll be nice to me on the fourth stage. And then on the final stage, I'll be like low hunger because, you know, I've died twice. And I'll probably pass out from hunger because, you know, I don't have enough stats because I've got 2 deaths. And you'll pick me up and throw me into the lava. I know how this goes. I know how you play games. NAEOC has a big thing with toxic masculinity at the high end. 20 other creators have talked about it. Like guilds having no women requirements, no dating, etc. Actual real stuff preach other people have talked about. It's wild but old news. Yeah. Ooh, redfish. A rare request from the rabbit. I can be there until raid, maybe. In today, community day? No. Tomorrow is community day with Koyo, but Cairo wants to play Peak today. So on his stream, we'll be playing Peak. Can't wait to be relentlessly bullied. Don't worry, I'll be there. Standing on business. Hey man, can you not preemptively emotionally manipulate me 7 hours before our session? Cairo. I'm sitting here like torn between 2 buttons. Do I make the joke that basically says I'm emotionally manipulative, or do I not make the joke I really want to make but not call myself emotionally manipulative? This is a double-edged sword. I can say something really funny to Cairo, but cut myself down with it. And is that worth it? Shit, Cairo, I think he downloaded your game plan. Sup with it. Hi, Octal. Okay, my point stands. Hope y'all have fun. Hop on Big Walk. Mecha Chameleon or Super Battle Golf? Best Flare and Stop out there, ATM? Mecha Chameleon is fucking awesome. Big Walk is not friend slop. It's just a co-op game. It's just like a good puzzle game. It's more like Portal 2 than friend slop. But like the way the characters look, it just absolutely looks like friend slop. Apparently it took them 6 years to make Furisu. Happy birthday, American Sniper. May your shots be true. Cue me wave. Yulind and I aren't allowed to play Super Battle Golf together. What did you do? Big Walk is the witness with friends. House doesn't fuck around. Yeah, Big Walk is Untitled Goose Game does, right? Yes. What Cairo did in Battle Golf was... It was the day my fire alarms were going off. So I was in a really bad mood. I had ended stream early. And we go to play Super Battle Golf. I've been dealing with fire alarms. I shocked myself pulling them out of the walls because I didn't know how to properly take them out of the walls. So I was literally just undoing the rubber spark plug and like separating the wires. We get into Super Battle Golf and there's one person that's just smurfing. Like, in 18 holes, they win 10 of them. They have 500 points on everybody. And at a certain point, they're just like, it's not fun enough to win. I need to go for 50 eliminations as well. And they were just trying to kill as many people as they could. And it was genuinely like, I'm learning the controls. I'd forgotten from the tutorial, hold right click to line up your shot. So like putting was super hard for me. And I'm struggling like with the controls. And I just have like bazookas getting chained at me. And it was like, I was getting really frustrated. There was someone else who, I don't know if they were targeting me specifically. They attacked me at some points where I was like, you went out of your way for that, and that really upset me. I was not having a good time. And I may have told Cairo, I might have been like, hey man, I hate this game. I want to refund it. This game is miserable. And Cairo recalled back to one of our older conversations where I was like, I don't want special treatment. Don't, like, coddle me in games. Which was a different issue entirely. And what he did when he gets home from work and he joins the Super Battle Golf lobby is... I've been, like, hard targeted by 2 people for an entire round. I've had no chance to, like, get it even near the hole until they finish. And now it's like, okay, you have 30 seconds to, like, finish the hole. I get the golf ball near the hole, right? I have, like, 5 seconds left. And I run up to it. I'm trying to putt as fast as possible, but I'm like, I have 5 seconds. Take your time. Just take your time. I line up the shot. I think it's perfect. It's going to go in. And Cairo, who also has not finished, stands in front of the shot. Hi, Comey. He just blocks it. And his logic was, I mean, it's a competitive game. Everybody's got to score. And he didn't have enough time to finish. So, like, the only thing beneficial he could do was reduce my score by preventing my finish. Now I'm in, like, 8th place. So I don't think this really benefits him at all. But, like, getting hard targeted that entire round and then just having him block it after I had messaged him, hey, man, I'm having a bad time. I rage quit that. I immediately was just like, yeah, I don't want to be here. And I left. I left the call. I don't think there was a call. I left the game and I was just like, yeah, no, I'm done. I don't think I'll be playing Super Battle Golf again. And so, cries. I got really mad at him for that. I think he oh god, do you remember what you messaged me, Cairo? It was either something like, hey, are you good? Or it was, I hope you had fun. And I blew the fuck up on Cairo. I understand what he was thinking. Because we had a conversation like a year prior where it was like, don't coddle me in games. Don't fucking give me special treatment. But that was a completely different issue. Yeah, something to that effect. It was, Cairo would try to be too nice to me in Blackout. He really wanted me to have fun in Blackout. So he would do this thing where, like, he'd run into the room as a murderer. He'd kill, like, 2 people by stabbing them. And then he would see me there, and he would just drop the knife in front of me. He would just, like, you know, he had every opportunity to kill me, but, like, he did this once in particular, and I remember it so fucking vividly. He just dropped the knife in front of me and just stared at me. Like, I was expected to, like, run at him and beat him with the candlestick I had or something. And it was just, like, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Don't just hand it to me on a silver platter, like, ah! And so I was like, don't give me special treatment. And I think Cairo was calling back to that conversation where he was like, oh yeah, no special treatment. Pushes my face into the dirt despite me having a bad day. Now you're on, Moo. Big Walk is the witness with friends. House doesn't fuck around. The little I've played of Big Walk has been great so far. Why would you play a game knowing you're in a bad mood? Oh, tracking. Come back. Oh. Help. I am under the water. Why'd you play a game knowing you're in a bad mood? I played that game despite being in a bad mood because I had been pushing Koyo to play that game for like 6 months, Icy Fire. It is something that I was like, Koyo, you will like this game. Your chat will like this game. You should play this game. You will have a lot of fun with this game. And Koyo, for 6 months, resisted it. For 6 months, he was like, I don't know. I don't want to make everybody buy a new game. I just made them buy a repo. I don't know. And I was very much like pushing him to do it. I was like, it's been enough time. These games are not expensive. There are probably people that will gift the game around to each other. Good job today. And, I pushed very, very hard for a Wednesday community day of Super Battle Golf. Have a good one. Too hot? Yeah. I pushed very hard for a Wednesday community day, Icy Fire. And I feel like it would have been actual shit of me to be like, hey, do this thing, do this thing, do this thing. What? I'm not gonna be there for it. I just wanted to see you do it. Like, I feel if I request something specifically, hi, Donvara, and then I don't show up for that, I mean, you've heard the quote. You know, you've heard every streamer say it. This person is the one who wanted this game, and he's not even here. You've heard that so many times. I was not going to do that. Not to Koyo. Not to anybody, honestly. And so, even though I knew this is probably going to be bad and I'm very frustrated, I was very much like, I need to be there to support my friend. I need to, like, I need to not dip on him because I'm having a bad day. Just fucking suck it up. Just play the game. And it did not go well. I was not expecting the treatment I got to that magnitude. Blackout, yes, but it's been across a couple games. By the way, do you need some extra Pal Balls? This guy stinks. Kyro channeling his inner Yoda. Having a bad time, Yulind is. Crushes balls with a mallet. I must. To be fair, if the Smurfer wasn't there, you may not have had a bad experience. Also, hi, Yuli. The person who was like, oh, it's not enough to just win half of every hole in a 12-man lobby. I also need to get 50 eliminations. That guy, I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man? You emotionally manipulate people in League? And this is where you draw the line? Huh? I don't kick people when they're down, Icy Fire Mage. I feel like that's probably just a joke, but I am a little bit like, I think that's a little bit different. Where do I get a halibut? Is that... not Coconut Bay. Oh, don't tell me it's open ocean. Crescent Isle? Luxian Dunes. Is it open sea? It is open sea. Okay. Nodders. Yeah, there are a couple like that during other group days, so I'm pretty burnt out on Super Battle Golf in my honest opinion. To be fair, they're playing League. How much more down can they be? Okay, Icy Fire. I get it. You don't like the emotional manipulation. Leon, we're moving. Alright, I need a halibut. So we're going to... Is there a better rift? Noted shutting up joke too far. I was not appreciating it. I don't think you went... I don't want you to shut up entirely. I like it when you talk. But I feel like I was really, really down that day. And I don't like the like, oh, it's validated because you do this. I think that day was really fucking rough. And I hearing the yeah, but you do this to people, I'm like, dude, I don't think that's the same. I do appreciate you saying, like, noted, enough. I do greatly appreciate that. I said one cast halibut. Damn, it was a mahi-mahi. It was the right color, so I was like, oh. You know, I always like snow zones in WoW, but I think this might be my favorite zone. It's just so... Oh, it's just so perfect. It's got the fucking mountains of Peru. trolls, beautiful beaches, a thick jungle that doesn't fuck with your camera. Before Puppy forgets, coach tax. There is no coach tax. Thank you, Justia. Thank you. And now shower time. Think of me. I'm human, unfortunately. Sometimes I notice my failures a bit late. Enjoy poking fun of you. But never to the point where it gets under your skin. Coach tax? She was walking with us, Cairo. Hey, yo. So when Justia walks with us, she's like, hey, you were being a coach. So she pays bits. I tell her not to. And she does it anyway. I could probably handle it normally. I see fire. I think you making the emotionally manipulative joke is not a bad thing. And really writing it, I don't think it's that bad. What was getting to me was like, this was a really bad day for me. This was like, I genuinely lost my cool and crashed out on a friend. Like, I said one or two things that I really regret to Cairo. And I feel like getting pushed to that point, to the point that I crashed out to that level, I'm like, dude, I don't even like thinking about that day. And basically equating to, you're emotionally manipulative, but it's bad when people do it to you, huh? Is just like, the validation of that really, really low day just does not sit right with me. Thanks for the bits, bitch moment. That's not how it was. Coach Yulind's making do a lot of squats. I don't know why. What the fuck? Where's Leon? Oh, he's in the pillows. Okay. I was like, I lost track of him. Oh no, did I drop him in the water? You crash out on someone today? Not today. No. I'm talking about the Super Battle Golf thing, which was from like, was that a month or 2 months ago? It was when the fire alarms were going off, Oku, and I had the really bad day. Hop on Super Mario 64 co-op, Yulind. Time to do lethal lava land damageless. Also, I just caught Jet Dragon. The fuck is this design? I don't like him. Everyone else on the server is like, he's so cute, and I'm like, he fucking stinks. Yeah, like a month or two ago. The outfit is sick, put it on him. Hi, Trombe. I'm running around on Hydrolon instead of Jet Dragon. I was thinking about, okay, I want Xiaolong. Like, I want a good flyer. The problem is, I think I should make a good flyer for the next boss. Because I'm going to need one there. But, like, to make a good flying Xiaolong, I can't make it now because you can't breed Xiaolongs around. You can only breed Xiaolong to Xiaolong. And so, to make a good flying Xiaolong, it's like anything I do now with a good flyer is pointless. But like, I need one for the boss. I'm just like, oh, dude, I don't want to make an Hydrolon. But I feel like I'm just gonna give up and do him anyway. This is what I wanted to do, but Hydrolon's flying speed is ass cheeks. It's not that slow. Usually isn't a Latias Lugia fan. I like Lugia. Hold on, Jet Dragon isn't even based on Latias and Lugia. He's based on Salamence. It's only like 10% slower though. I have a pretty Chad one if you want to try it out. You didn't deserve the bad day no matter what you did in your past. Dropping the topic. Just want you to know you deserve the best. I appreciate it. I have 170% speed on my Jet Dragon. He is beyond fast. Hi, Maruka. Hi. Oh, tracking. Maruka. We're in our Cairo outfit. You see the blue and orange hair? Do you see his little sleepy symbol? Ely has joined Team Tan Lines. Hang on. I'm not joining Team Tan Lines. I've had Tan Lines on all of my beach outfits. You just haven't noticed. Humph. I don't even know what Salamence is. Salamence is the pseudo-legendary from Generation 3, same as Latias and Lugia. I don't think you have a party, Dark Dragon Pals. I think if you have a party of Dark Dragon Pals, it ends up being a bit faster. His biggest downfall is really stamina. I have Eternal Engine on mine. Sitting during a walk unacceptable. I'm just going to... Oh, this is a bad school. I need to go to another school. There's one over there. Sandy. Ugh, these riffs stink. Does Eidolon get faster with Dark/Dragon Pals? Interesting. I really want to do a Xiaolong. I really want to do a good flying Xiaolong. It just feels like anything I do now doesn't benefit that. And so I'm going to try and beat the whale without doing it. At some point. I don't know when. Also, Cairo, why'd you lie to me? You're having to go to work? This shit blows, man. It's like 6% more speed and attack for each in your party. Oh. Okay, yeah, if you're running dark, like a full Dark Dragon team. Is it 6% at, tier 4? Or is that tier 0? You one of your own free will? I told you that you had today off. You're just a workaholic. I'd have to check, I'm not sure. For Sweepa and Sui, it is 12% at 0 and 24% at tier 4 for both of them. So if all pals, the Sweepa and the 4 Suis are tier 4, it is 192% attack and defense. And I've maxed out his attack. I went around dumpstering all the legendaries yesterday. We'll see how I do in the tree. We'll see how I do against the alphas. I expect the alphas to give me some trouble. I'll probably do well against the dragon ones. So like Chillet, I'll probably dumpster the first alpha because Chillet's dragon, isn't that? Aren't they? Do dragon fruits exist? Any dragon moves have an advantage over Victor? Yes. Glad I could help you. This Arena because that shit pissed me off Sunday night, Lamau. Hell yeah. Chillet, Dragon, and Ice, I believe. Okay. Then I will probably do good against the first alpha, but we'll see. I still need to, you know, beat the game. I haven't done a single raid, also. You already went, no refunds. God, get me out. What are we at? 2.7. I think we're gonna end at like 4.9. But because of chores I have to do today, I'm going to end there. I don't like doing that, but I have shit to get done today. No nap as well. Woo. Not Pog. Life is pain. What emote is that specifically? E-money pain. Oh. Accidentally threw my bobber like into the stratosphere, and I'm like, there's a rift right in front of me. Who did I open up the stream of earlier? Who am I lurking with? Oh, that's right. Dully. And then he raided me. So I've just been lurking in my own stream for an hour. The ego on this guy. Hey, Kara, how you doing? Hi, Trogdor. Oh my goodness, I'm good. Thank you, Trogdor. You redeemed double wavies? Thank you. I'm gonna try to set up my VR again and be on for next Tuesday. For in non-desktop, possibly. Double wavies? Strangle your body into blueberry inflation? What the fuck? No. I hate it. Cairo used to do a thing where he would say hi to people. Here. He would say hi to people, and he'd go, "Oh my goodness, hi," and he would you know, wave like this. Now what he does is wiggles. Oh my goodness, yeah, we'll wiggle. Yeah, redeem wiggles. It's embarrassing. Don't. The fuck? I don't get a greeting like that. Ah! Oh look, it's just Ish. No, I loved it. Hey man, look at your fucking left hand. Don't. Oh shit. Yulind begging for the emotes like those weird TikTok streams. Physical pain reading this. Is having a bra looks like a hot tan. It's kind of small on the back. You can make fun of his double drink case gasp. Don't. Ah, what the fuck? I don't get a greeting like that. Oh, yes, you do. On Kyra's stream, you absolutely do. You just show up and he goes, "Oh my god, hi," and he does the double wave thing. Unless he hears me say hi first, then he goes, "Hi, person." Keep calling him out. Oh, look, it's just Ish. He matches the way I say hi, if I say hi first. No, I loved it. I wrote down a combo of pals to make the pals I like by breeding. I've done a learn today? Hell yeah. All these days and I still don't get a special greeting? What would be yours? What would we do for yours? Hey, Yulind, who is it you copied your second channel idea from? Fucking nobody, what? I just got super water speed and double jump. I don't think I copied it from anybody. On my flying pal. I mean, super water speed could still be useful on a flying pal if it gets infinite stamina over water. You said you were inspired by someone? I think I said other people do it. I know Akiwu has 2 channels to separate her main stuff and her just, you know, I want to do something that's not good for metrics and numbers, but I'd like to be live. Like, she does her WoW progression on her second channel. Do birds get a water speed boost? They don't get a water speed boost. Okay, so it's not so much a water speed boost as every PAL has a water speed stat. If it's flying, it's typically the same as their ground stat. If they are a running PAL with no wings, typically it's way slower. Most PALs just fucking drown in water. And if it's a water PAL, or something specifically stated, they will have a crazy fast water stat. So like, Sweepa. Sweepa's like, let's say a speed stat of 500. In water, it's like 200. Yormantide, on the ground, has a speed stat of 200 and a water stat of like 1,000. Hi, Aeon. WoW mentioned login. My Ragnarok, speed of like 700 on water and on land. It's just, each thing has a water speed and a ground speed. Time to level up your game, Cairo. Leon just came to the screen specifically to greet me. It's not the schizophrenia. The only time I hear Cairo greet someone is the spacish one he stole! Oh my goodness. I need a drink. My throat's been scratchy today. I still haven't gotten out of it. That or I haven't noticed. Do birds get a water speed boost? Wow, mention login. Okay, cool. That's who I thought you meant. It was a Hell Zephyr Lux. Still, though, it has double jump. That is kind of bad. I had a double jump on my Direwolf, and that was kind of nice. Ain't no wang. How's the Skittles? We're not on Skittles. We're on Jolly Rancher water right now. And so far, it's awful. So far, I have tried the watermelon flavor, and it is genuinely bad. I will probably not be buying, Jolly Rancher water flavoring again. Because this shit sucks. I do have a halibut. Okay. What are we close to? We're close to Egypt. Let's get some scrap. To be fair, the Spacer's classic greeting is fucking adorable. It's also like, you know, claiming the color blue, right? Like, yeah, Spacer says welcome 3 times. Can she really claim a monopoly on saying a word 3 times? Not really. I do encourage people to have a more unique kind of signature, a more unique way of greeting people, if one of their close friends does a certain thing. So, like, I did get in on Kairo's case a little bit when he'd be like, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'd be like, stop doing her thing. But, like, you cannot claim, I say these 3 words, thus mine. Or, like, you can't do that. Not that Spacefish ever did. My signature to Yulind is... Goodness. What would your character in the Super Mario 64 co-op, Yulind? Can it be something other than Mario? Huh? Throat Scratchy say, have you tried honey tea? Yes, I didn't like it. Like when Yulind does his Spacefish greeting? Because he wiggles his ass as well. Damn, he noticed. I have double jump on my water pal. My confusion is confused. I mean, can I try to get it on a Chillette? Necromus and Palladius come default with 2 to 3 jumps, so if you drop Sky Marcher on them, you can almost fly. Huh. Dog went to bathe. Oh good, dogs need this. Welcome to the Heavens Ward and B tier stream. I'm lame, I can't think of unique shit. Happy birthday, Kyra. Oh my god, I have 53 fucking scrap. I don't think I have anything in particular. I have my, I sign off with thank you for keeping me company. I love you, bye. I say those the same, but I don't think, like, that really stands out enough to be, like, a signature. It's definitely not something that, like, I don't think people would think of that when they say, what's the Yulind signature? I don't think I really have a Yulind signature other than, like, what I do. But I don't have, like, a Yulind says this a lot. Yeah, you could be any of the popular video game characters. Any of the popular video game characters? Okay, does it have to be Mario, or is it just literally, like, are we counting stuff like Master Chief? Ginger might help. Double hand wave is so cute, though. Goated greeting. Bro, it's so funny that I got, like, 10 people to argue about X-Packs on Saturday. Happy birthday, Cairo. Thank you, Jessia. You can gamble with those 53 scrap? I'm gambling right now. Interesting. I'm your Neapolitan femboy, Yulind. I'll kill you. It's me, Yulind. Yeah, you do? What are you talking about? I'm gonna kill this guy. Yeah, signature is, it's me, Yulind. Your signature is ab roller clip. Imagine Master Chief doing those jumps. I mean, if it's just any video game character, it'd be Edna from Tales of Zestiria. I don't think that's a popular video game character. If it's a popular video game character, I don't know. Maybe Link from Wind Waker? Going to fucking stab you, that's a good one. That's not my signature. You guys just drive me to say that all the time. Give me Link. Wait. Could it be Medley from Wind Waker? She's so fucking cute. Majora's Mask Link, by the way. Give me Wind Waker Medley. Give me that character in Super Mario 64. Bring it, femboy. I just found out Super Mario 64 co-op literally 30 minutes ago. Senador said hop on. Farisu, do you know about archipelagos? You can look for characters, there are so many. I have a group of friends for of course you know what a fucking archipelago. You fucking of course you do. I do. I've done Archipelago, Metroid Fusion, SOT, and HOD. I have friends that are doing like a 15-man Archipelago right now. And it's so fucking funny. Because, like, they're all getting ready. And they're like, I'm playing Cave Story. I'm going to play Kingdom Hearts. I'm going to play, Pokemon Emerald. What game are you playing, Divvy? It better not be Path of Exile. Yeah, it's Path of Exile. God damn it, Divvy. Cave Story cries. Bring it, femboy, you know you won't. Wah. You can look for characters, there's so many of the SM64 co-op. It's fun with different models. Level 441, so close to Rod of Perpetuity. Hell yeah. Nerd, a what? You can, but it's Twilight Princess Wolf Link Cave Story cries. Hi, Shion. Shion hug. When Divvy going to join me and Ish in Mythic Raid? I don't know. You'd have to talk to him about it. He's very Path of Exile fucking pilled right now. I don't know that much Cairo lore, so I have no idea what the tattoo means. It's just like Cairo sleeps in VR a lot. And so a group was built around how much he sleeps in VR. And most of them have worn the little EP symbol at some point. Alligator Gar! Let's finish scrap here.
It's a freshwater coconut.
Yep. I just want to finish scrap here. Here's one. Peggy's. I have an earring of it too on my model. I think Cairo has the earrings on every model. I think some of the people in EP have worn it. I don't know if they regularly wear it though. They have the competency for Mythic Raid, honestly. One of your better WoW playing friends. I agree. I agree. I just think they're very... They're very WoW-pilled. Maybe not WoW-pilled. They're very Mythic Raid-pilled in that they're not like a mean or nasty person, but they can say things like, oh yeah, that's meta, so, or that's not meta, so don't even bother with it. Like, it's trash, so don't even try it. And it's just like, hey man, this is a heroic guild. And like, I almost lost it on Divi. I almost lost it on him when he was playing Fatebound Subtlety with us on Dimensius. And he just would not shut up about the fucking coin. Yulind, Jason took a lot of pics of your ass, by the way. I was browsing your P-Day pics this morning. Are they on his Twitter or just in his Discord? I think I'm going to start getting a lot of... In content cord? Okay. Hold on, I don't know what content cord is. No picture of mine, so sad. I think I'm going to get a lot of attention from Jason. Because he has learned of the bulge. Did you come? Just saying, if he doesn't parse above me and is an asshole, I'll be fucking flaming the shit out of him. Divi's nice. He's also cute. Yulind, that boy tries to fuck anything that breathes. No offense to him. Love him, but yeah. Oh, I know. I am very aware of, yes, I am very aware. But, you know, I started putting bulge on avatars. And he would, like, before I did, he would check. He'd be like, bulge on this avatar? No, damn, you gotta get on that. And I'd be like, I'm working on it. I started doing it. And he would, like, expect me to not have it. And so he would, like, half check. There was one time, Cairo. I'm in the sundress. And I'm like, oh, he's definitely gonna find it this time. And he goes, bulge check. And he, like, lifted the dress a little bit. Didn't, like, even look under and just goes, damn, gotta get on that, Yulind. And I was like, you didn't even look. Well, he'll find out someday. No, there was, it was like 1 or 2 Saturdays ago where, we went to Prison Escape, and then after Prison Escape, you guys went to Audience Anarchy. And I was like, Skip, and Micaiah was also like, yeah, I don't want to go there, Skip. And so the two of us just stayed in Prison Escape talking for like 30 minutes. And Drekwiz joined on us. And they were like, why are we talking in Prison Escape? Let's go to a comfier place. And so we went to an artsy glitch map, and we're just like hanging out for 2 hours. And Jason joined on us, and I was in a model that had very obvious bulge there. And he was like, hello, taking note of this. You got interesting friends, Yulind? I think so. Just saying, if he doesn't parse. No, I was not on this weekend. Lol. Who is Divi again? Is he the puppet? He is the puppet. When he's on World of Warcraft, he is a Tauren Subtlety rogue. Cute, prove it. I think Jason took a picture of me. I was with Gran. I would not be surprised. I did it. I upgraded from heat resist clothes to cold resist pelt. Takes a pic of anyone with the model he finds hot. Probably has a full folder of just me by now. Mother, can you give me 30k? Fuck no. My face when you used to play TTT with Felix with Bulge Abby. I miss TTT hours. Little bro took 1,000 screenshots just this weekend. Still gotta sort out a new model. Well, this time I have. Find myself impressed if I take 5 in a month. I want to take more. I want to do some model work that makes it so that I can take better, spicier picks. Once I can do better, spicy picks, then I'll probably take a bit more. Oh, we can try adding physics? I really need to do the substance painter on the dick. I really need to make it match, because right now it's fucking horrendous that it doesn't match. I'm like, ugh, I hate this. I need a drink. Also, 10 minutes to Leviathan. It'd be nice if I caught the alligator gar before then. I can't get a super dumb Chillette crying emoji. You know what I was having a problem with, Ganna? I got this, like, turbo fucking goated Capridy. It has, like, just crazy work speed. Remarkable crafter, serious work slave, some other work speed trait. And I was like, great, now that I have this, it should be easy to get these traits to, like, a Chickapee and do the same thing for Chickapee. Fucking nothing breeds into a Chickapee. You can only get Chickapee from, like, 3 combinations. And it's like, oh... fuck. It's easy to breed up, it's hard to breed down. Shit. Yulind Arcanist, go to dispatch. Do you want a mythic guild? Farisu, I don't play Arcane right. I liked Arcane when I played it with no burst. I liked playing just stay at 4 Arcane charges the entire time. It was the most brain dead rotation, and I loved it. It got simplified in this patch, but it's still bursty. It is still, you have your minute burst and then do whatever. I guarantee you, the way I played Arcane is dead. Because they took away the talent that makes it so that, every, like, 10 seconds you get either Lust, Arcane Surge, or some other cooldown for, like, 6 seconds. You can still play Recovery Build? Does Recovery Build sit at 4 stacks the entire time, or is it like... how does Recovery Build work? Oh, we can try adding physics. Can't get super dumb Chillette crying emoji. Pull them out. Next up is another open sea fish, blobfish. I should have one of those, because we just spent so much time in the fucking ocean. It's always either getting... okay, if it's getting charges, then it's dumb. Or at 4. You just missiles with max charges plus spew balls. And then filler. Yeah, I don't want filler. I go now, have a comfy Tuesday again. Bye, Aeon, have a good one. The thing I liked about when I played Arcane Frisu was that there was no filler. It was literally just blast, blast, missiles, blast, blast, missiles, blast, blast, missiles. Oh, I don't have a proc. Blast, 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 proc. Missiles, blast, blast, got a proc, missiles. It was just always do missiles with procs, but after every missiles do at least 2 blasts. That's all it was. Yeah, that's current patch, but balls. But you said that you're recovering charges, so it's not. I want you. Oh my goodness, Trogdor. I'll fill you. What the fuck? If you are ever spending, then it's not the way I played it. You can't say perma F4 because you'll go Umbro. I know, but that's what I did in Avarice. I promise you, Farisu, I stayed at 4 the entire time in Avarice. I would literally only Arcane Barrage, the big one, if I knew I had the minute-long cooldown that immediately gives you 4. And I would go But between Arcane Surge, Evocation, and the talent that, you know, gives you 6 seconds of Arcane Surge, I could stay at 4. I never had a filler phase. I never had a down phase. I never had one where it's like, I'm literally and I have no mana regen. Tiny alligator gar. Yippee. I miss Cairo. Global, I'm right here. I'm literally just walking for Yulind today. Look at my blue hair. I knew we were going to need a discus. I knew we were going to need a yellow discus. Do you not like Touch of the Magi and stuff? I like it specifically because it gives you 4 arcane charges. So you can beat 4 arcane charges, use a blast, and then arcane or a Touch of the Magi to get back to 4 and go back to your blast missiles, blast missiles. That's how I use it in Abyss. Can't be Cairo. Walking, you too smart. Oh my goodness. Surge and Touch the Magi function the same? They do not, unless they've merged them. Which is even worse. Oh, the oil prints. You are in direct control of 4 untied to touch now as well. Via the new spell Prism. What the fuck does Prism Bolt do? When the Frenchie tries to call you stupid, it uses the wrong 2. They know multiple languages. You can't ride them for spelling things wrong. Give 4 stacks and nukes to target, but costs a lot of MP. Shut the fuck up, dumbass. I miss Yulind. Fuck you, this gaslighting isn't even funny, the oil prints. I think it's funny. And I'm sorry to say this to you, Global. This stream is all about me, and it's what I want. Where's the femboy that calls me a dumb horse? Can't be Cairo walking, you too smart. Surge and Touch the Magi function the same. Oil prints. Price. But you are in direct control of the 4 untied. Nope, no clue. By the new spell Prism Bolt. And the Frenchie gives 4 stacks and nukes target. Shut the fuck dumbass, but costs a lot of MP. Wow. So what if he can read Expedition 33? Yulind is at beach day. It is! Hi, Joe. When isn't it about you? When it's not my stream. But when it's my stream, it's about me, baby. That's the rules. That's how it works. Okay. Basically, you might really like the current easy arcane. Surge, dump, don't like it. The moment you type dump, I don't like it. Touch, dump, proc use, Prism Bolt, procs. Yeah, that sounds like the exact opposite of what I like for Risu. We got an Ancient Tide while we get Leviathan? Hell yeah. Are we in Nazmir yet? I think we're in Nazmir. What time is it? 59? Leviathan's about to start in just a minute. No, I'm pretty happy with Prop Paladin. It's not quite as fun as Brewmaster is. I really like that Prop Paladin has permanent uptime on Shield of the Righteous. I thought it was more cyclical than that. I thought it was like you had to use Shield of the Righteous to have high armor. Hi, Ray. And then you'd have a time of you don't have Shield of the Righteous up, so you get hit harder. And then you finish that with you do Shield of the Righteous again, and then top off your health with Word of Glory. Kind of what it was in Legion, but I think it's long been removed from that. Now it is just Shield of the Righteous lasts 6 seconds. Your Judgment generates 1 Holy Power. It has a 4-second cooldown. Your Hammer of the Righteous, the little spinny thing, has a 4-second cooldown and generates 1 holy power. So if you keep both those on cooldown, you're generating 1 holy power per 2 seconds. If your buff that costs 3 holy power and lasts 6 seconds costs 3, then it's almost an exact this last 6 seconds, you generate 3 in 6 seconds. And you'll get a few extra Shield of Righteousness from other things. So typically it's sitting around like 9 to 12 seconds. You can do it, Yuli. Also, hi, Leon. Hi, Global. Wow, and 26. It's fun! Fuck you. Azu is based. Gearing a Wildest patch. Harder than most MMOs on the market. I'm here for the challenge, bro. I'm not here for the challenge. I'm here for the I like raiding with friends and I just enjoy being in World of Warcraft. I think low-end gearing is easy, high-end gearing is harder. But like just getting gear is not difficult, right? Gear inventory management? What do you mean? Gameplay loop got boring to me. Been doing it since Legion Mythic Plus got old. I mean, yeah, fair. If it's boring to you, then absolutely. I'm a very repetitive person, Azu. You might never have guessed this. I enjoy the comfort and stability of doing the same thing over and over. So, World of Warcraft, you know, doing my delves, doing my raids, yeah, I'm good to go. They added 4 diff systems for gearing that requires you to sim hero track. Gearing consumes all the time. Consumables back? Is WoW back? Yeah, the joy of 2 sets for H-Priest is ass. Shadow is different as well, and I want to play that too. Very sick current secondary stat breakpoints that change how your potions work. Oh god, that sounds awful. I can't stand that. Your procs that change mid-pull based on that. Been waiting for you. Hi, Stava. Gumo. Waiting for Classic Plus eagerly. Oh, we're in Vol'dun. I didn't even see Nazmir. I was not watching. The first 8 weeks of Season 2 is going to blow cockish. I want to take a break. What is Classic Plus? Hi, Whisper. Ahoy. Classic Plus is basically getting rid of all the expansions. Just going back to vanilla WoW. But giving it the modernization of current WoW. So, DPS specs are all viable. Tanks and healers are all viable. You know, raids are more balanced and less of the game is about the arduous grind and more about like, hey, let's, you know, respect people's time with things. The Zealand's version of Classic Plus. Not my classic. I would hope modern graphics, but like, the biggest thing for me with Classic Plus, give me a graphics update, and give me fucking class balance. I hate the class balance of Classic. Yulind just wants retail? I want the systems. I don't want the fast-pacedness of retail. But, like, I hate the class balance of Classic. It's so trash. No, bro. Old models over new models? You have a lot of bad takes, Frisu. But that's one of your worst. TBC Butt Elf over any model in retail? Genuinely, like, what the fuck is Lil Sis talking about? Huh? Huh? Wish you could be happy with the same. You never find a starting point you're happy with? I don't know what I will even play. Probably just pick something random and stick with it. Yeah, Ascension was fun, but I want official servers. Yeah. In like a good way? No, give me Classic Plus. Yeah, I played a bit of Ascension. I'd say ahoy earlier, but ahoy again. Did you? I missed it. The Zealand's version, not my classic real. Zealand just wants retail. TBC Blood Elf over any model in retail. Can't wait to get all the classic Andes get challenged to the point where they rage. Ah, yes, because classic is known for being harder than retail. The hardest mechanic in classic, move out of the fire. The most coordinated fight in Classic, running a cross shape on 4 horsemen. They're all going to be challenged. Old models are so good, the new models are so bouncy. I like the bouncy. Based. I like bouncing. I want to just walk around Flight Path and take in the sights mid-questing. You just port everywhere in retail. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with, like, getting rid of, portals and flying and make it so that at most you have a flight point. Make mounts hard to get. I'm good with that. Little sis. I have an auntie. No, so little bro is kind of like insulting phrase because, you know, little brothers say stupid shit. But Frisu's girl. So I'm not going to call her little bro. Just make it a toggle easy. Another meeting kill me. Make what a toggle, huh? Classic Andes got up to the challenge in Sod-ish. I hated the wounds. No key in Classic. I hope they remove that. Sod should have kept going. The Boons monkey. Okay. The alley should have a blimp. Thinking Anniversary was a good test for Classic. Plus, if they intend to go in that direction. Calm down, little bro. You haven't gotten to endgame in any version of WoW in years. I don't need to. Make the models a toggle? I mean, if I can see everyone else as good models, sure. Especially myself. If everybody sees me as old models, I don't know why the fuck you would want to. Because, like, God, they look so atrocious, but sure. World buffs me bad. I do think world buffs suck. Ugh. When we have the Wrathlich King DK voices and Belf TBC models? Voices? Sure. I cannot fathom the models. Maybe the animations. I like the more unique, like, class animations. But the models? Like, I look at the hairline of every classic model and I'm just like, it's so clear that the hair is just a literal, like, fucking PNG plane wrapped around the head that's disconnected from it. I'm like, how does anybody like this? Classic Plus, you can mix and match dances, new dances. Dance Studio Pog Pog. Because old models look better than Play-Doh. I look at the hair on Classic and that's all I need to be like, nope, this is trash. I look at the arms and legs where it is a cylinder of 4 points and I'm like, oh god. I made an undead character. I want it to look disgusting and ugly. Have you looked at your hairline, sir? Yes. Vanilla Forsaken. Mog current day. Oh, you're so wrong. How is your taste in WoW models so bad? It's not a subjective thing. It's objectively bad. But also normal skeleton over Forsaken. This is subjective. It usually is, but this is such a bad take that it's not. It's objective. Objectively, your taste is trash. What the fuck? Farisu based. Gana, I don't know if their taste is trash. I don't know if they're just saying that just to disagree with me or not. They're very contrarian. They're pretty bad, but I guess it is nostalgia. Hi, Alex. Blueland. We are blue today. We're Cairo colors. I do like the old models. See, that's crazy to me, again. I can understand not liking a thing about them. I can understand, like, oh, I don't like how bouncy they are. I don't like that they do this. I don't like that they do that. But, like, it's... They look like fucking RuneScape models. I think the best models in retail are NPCs. Femme Void Elf, Femme Drakthir, and humans. But classic ones clear. I think your gratuitous bias, not gratuitous, I think your egregious bias is showing. And I just heavily disagree. RuneScape 3, ew no. Old school RuneScape looks so much better. That was the worst fucking Leviathan mount. I think I caught a spike and a cleaner fish. Sometimes I just do fucking nothing on a Leviathan. Good morning. Hi. Oh, that's right. We needed the yellow discus. Okay, back in the boat. Back in the boat.
It says that I need the alligator gar. I don't know what that at.
That comes from the freshwater pool here.
Huh. Interesting.
But we already did that one. So you're going to do that later.
Yeah.
And you'll have this one for later. What? Kyra, what'd you do to Yulind? Hi. Morning, Kyle. I love fantasy games. Plays human, female, rogue, and black leather. Classic blood elves are superior to retail blood elves. Because I've only seen one in classic, and that was enough. Scales are close to all-time high today. Okay. It's our Dragon Ball Fusion. Kyland? Or would it be Yulro? Yulro sounds more unique. Kyland sounds like it exists. Oh. My hand died, so I fucked up the drift. Although it still kind of went well. I'm gonna sell scales real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Have fun.
I fell off the goddamn boat. What the hell? This hasn't happened to me forever. Were you near an edge? Like, were you near the back or the side? Colin sounds like you're related to me. Can I get up here? No. Why did I try? I was forward to the front. May have been near a side. Show me your wares. Alright, we sold our scales. We are at 460,000. Ugh. I feel like I waste all my money. I just gamble on that stupid boat and I still don't have it. I spent like 3 million on it. Kyland is a girl. Yolro sounds like a fucked up skinny tall version of Gotenks. We are moving to the Oasis. Hi, Friday. Yulind, may I spank it once? Okay. Once. You can spank it more off stream, but we're on stream right now. Let's go! Where in WoW is this? I don't think I've been here before. This is the BFA expansion, Friday. This is specifically Vol'dun on the Zandalar side. There's 3 zones on the Zandalar side. And we've done the beaches of all of them. Zuldazar, Nazmir, and we're finishing up in Vol'dun. Yulind, I'm having butter noodles for breakfast. I had that last night. Oh, Vol'dun. Am I gonna first catch the discus? Yep. Okay. You guys let me know when you get yours. He's only here to get the world boss mount? Come
on.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Not me yet. Is it snow yellow?
Yes. Yep.
I just got mine.
Pog.
Nice.
Let's get out
That
of
was
here.
easy.
Can I... Yep. Why am I not climbing? Grr. I'm like stuck. I can't see. Okay, finally got up. Finally got up. Ding, level 50. Time to run Mara. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness, 50 consecutive. You do any towers last night? I did the 8th tower. I did the Floating Isles tower. I kind of dumpstered them. They brought me up in the water and I was like, what are we doing here? And then
Billy,
they
guess what?
Blue diamond.
That's a fucking pyramid fish.
I'm sorry, Ray. I gotta abandon you again for a moment. I was watching Isu this morning on Mara. 10 of 10. What a shit show. I saw him. I was watching Mizuki. And Mizuki was content. Oh, what was it? What sort? They were basically watching Isu. And so I saw that Isu was running into Orange Mara, and I was like, oh, he's already there. Last time I saw Isu, he was in Ratchet. Content Vulture? Not Content Vulture. It's something else. It's more of the action, not the noun. Restream? Kinda, like restream, rebroadcast. I think restreaming. Oh god. We're like done. Thought you were talking about stream sniping? It's adjacent to stream sniping. It's not quite the same. But it's literally when a streamer just shows the stream of another streamer. Sorry, Isu? Isra, is that Isu? Yes. They've been playing TBC Classic. I didn't know they played WoW. They do. They're a Tauren Druid. Mizuki has streamed Isu before, though. Oh, yeah. Mizuki loves to fucking... Well, he loves to re-stream people. I don't know if he specifically streams snipes. He also does it to his friends. It's not like, you know, just random people he doesn't know that he's like, oh, let's see what this loser's doing. Tauren Druid blocked! You're talking about hosting? I'm not talking about hosting. People haven't talked about that in forever. Joined them on Battlefield enough and just knifed them. Oh, he stream sniped it? Okay, like actual stream sniped. Do you know what realm Isu is on? No fucking clue. I don't have the foggiest. I miss Pizza Cat. Dream Scythe. Good. Night Slayer bad. EU probably okay. Isu showed up sat. Did you see them? Nope. Coming from someone that played on Night Slayer. Might have been after you went to bed. It probably was. Anytime Isu shows up, it's like 4 or 5 a.m. and it's like, oh, I'm like on my way to bed and I'm already staying up too late. We are at 4.8. We'll go to 5 and then it'll end. Chop, booty cake. Chop? What the fuck? I need that. Night Slayer is a PvP one, so if Isu hasn't complained about PvP, they're on Dream Scythe. Oh my goodness. You can't just say that about the man. Bluefish, is this our discus? Nope, it's a fucking lungfish. Stream Scythe, I'm pretty sure. When is Cairo peak happening? Probably as usual stream time. 6:30 Eastern. Company makes unreasonable requests they never have. As for examples, because that's custom coding that will be probably 25k plus. Silence. I went off the ride. It's never been fun. It's getting more ass by the minute. Love me some dark chocolate. What? I'm just in a dark area. Hi, Moikin. Hey, yo. Ugh. Dude, I'm not getting this discus. I feel bad because I'm just like, oh, Ray's just sitting out there. Milk chocolate, fine too. I actually don't like dark chocolate. It's okay and I'll still eat it, but like milk chocolate, white chocolate are just like way better to me. You know, let's sign push 1% with Frisu and I and keys. It's simple, it's time to lock in. No, I don't think I'll be doing that. I wish you could give fish. I don't. I actually think it'd be awful if you could give fish. Because what would happen is people would just save like a very high value fish. And their level 1 friend joins and they're just like, here you go. And they give them like a 200k fish. And tell them to go buy a boat and, you know, a crazy rod. Because you a baby. What the fuck? I've caught 3 fish twinking. Ugh. Hi, a Beachland Blue. Hi, gamer. That's not surprising. Basically, my point is, if you're a streamer on Night Slayer, you're going to have a bad time. Just because this one really talks to guild, will send their entire guild to harass all streamers. Inside and outside the game? Ew. Ah! I thought it was gonna be the discus there. It's another fucking lungfish. Hi, Nomasu. Spinboy o'clock. Somewhere. Hi, Yulind. Hi, Archangel. Holy shit, a pretty you on my screen. Jiggling around. That's me. Red Empire mentioned. Hi, Nomasu. People would be selling their body for a high-level fish if they could. Oh, absolutely. Hi, Jan. Well, that's odd to see Sunny Beach, and you're very dark. I don't have the lighting on this model. Also, just fish lighting is really bad. We're in a very dark area right now, Jan. I know, I know. Honestly, fish is just bad for lighting. Yulind, can you spread the SPF cream over my boobs? I don't want to get it on my hands. Abso-fucking-lutely, Farisu. Hi, Yuli love. Hi. But it's the beach. There is sunlight everywhere. Well, so that's the YouTube video. I myself am in the pyramid and fish. Trying to get a fucking blue discus. What level is Ray? How is he not 50 yet? Or maybe he is 50, he just doesn't have the volcano stuff yet. Maybe next time we walk and we have a lot of time with him. 92? 92?! How much money do you have, Ray? You bought the blue crystal, right? You only need the green crystal? You could be in here now, you're just lazy! Yes, SPF 30, fast drying. Been over an hour and a half and it's still not 100% dry. Inch thick layer. Farisu, it needs to be massaged into the skin. I'll help. I don't know how to get to the green. It's on top of the volcano. It's just at Crescent Isle. It's just the big mountain. Go to the top of it. Oh my god, the tiger shovel nose quest sucks. I've caught 10, but apparently sold 6 because I left them unlocked. I hate that quest. I'll go there. Only SPF 30? Yeah. Farisa, you're gonna need a bit more than SPF 30. You're gonna need SPF 90. SPF 120. Barely use any. It's just so hard for any cream to get into my skin. Skin too soft. Now I want to go to my solo WoW server and do a run to 60. Love the game to death, just not the MMO. I only care about it when it's an MMO. To me, it feels dead and empty when I don't see other players. That's me personally. I very much like seeing other people moving around. I very much like raids. If I didn't have a raiding guild, I don't think I would play WoW. We get to go swimming this year. At all? That's weird for me. I don't think I've gone swimming in like 10 years. And it might have even been longer than that. You should at least be able to turn them in before you catch 10. Locking and then sifting through and unlocking is such a pain. You can turn them in, Leon. You can like talk to them and turn 6 in. And then like go catch 4 more and turn those in. I know you can do that because I've done that all the time with the flying fish. You know, I think PSU might be my favorite MMO next to Star Wars Galaxies. And the PSU is kind of like not an MMO, but it is. I think that's fair. I think for me it's WildStar. But it's absolutely dead and empty. And I miss that. But I don't want to go back to raid night commitments. See, I love raid night commitments. Finally, we got it. I like raid night commitments because I like schedule. I very much crave, like, just stability, regiment, you know, the same schedule. I like knowing what's going to happen when. I feel so much more free. Now I'm not scheduled in nightly rating, weekly rating. That's crazy to me. Can't raid on EU, sadly. Too late because we're at 4 a.m. I'm respawning. And I think Ray... Yeah, he's at the volcano. So we'll go meet him there. Spawn. Oh, I missed the boat. You're good. You know, likes being told what to do and when to do it. Noted. A little bit, yeah. All right. Where is this dude? I saw him on the left side of... He's not in here, is he? Nope, but while we're here... We'll buy our 5 relics. Why am I still walking? 5.2 miles. Pause that. Open this. Play that. Okay. Move that there, move that there. We gotta find Ray. Where the heck is this dude? Did he go into the volcano? You're walking for the love of the game. Because walking is literally a job. Oh, okay, okay. One town dock now? Okay, is that the... Okay. We're coming. Oh, I didn't do scrap here. I don't care enough. I don't care enough. Can I apply sunscreen to you, even if we aren't at the pool for reasons? Yes. It also doesn't have to be sunscreen. You can just do like massage oil if you want. Hygiene, hygiene, I see. Heck yes. I think when Ray said he was at the dock in town, he meant Coconut Bay. Okay, there he is. There he is.
I'm right here.
Hi. I'm going up here.
Yeah, I was trying to look for it says that I need something in order to get to the top of the volcano.
No, you just walk up there.
Oh, I didn't know. Let me just gotta get up there. Whoopsie. Oh, did I get stuck? I did. I don't know if you can get there from this side. I'd assume you could with enough Skyrim hopping, but... Let's see, let's see.
I know you can get there from the backside by the wizard, so now that we're here... I mean, who doesn't like having a little direction? Many else let slide left side. I very much get it, Kyle.
Okay. And I would just, oh, there is a green one. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Got it.
So now that you have all those, you can go to Egypt, and on the backside, you know where there's like that back room with the mummy?
Uh-huh.
If there's a pedestal there that you can touch that if you have all 3 gems blesses you. If you can't get in there, you need to talk to Harrison Ford and he'll let you in if you get an alligator, which you catch in the Tanglewood.
Got it.
But
Which I think I still have, but I'll...
Well, he'll probably make you
one.
catch a new one. I think you've done that already. I think you were with us when we were like getting a bunch of people in there. But you should be able to get in. You just need the 3 crystals now.
Okay. Let me go ahead and
Okay.
head over there.
I'm going to just pose up and sit on one of the buildings here. Because walking is literally your job. You're walking for the love of the game. Hi, Icy. Hi, Jan. Hi, Ganna. Can I apply sunscreen? Heck yes. Does it have to be any product? Can I just rub your body for the fun of it? I think it'd be better with massage oil, but sure, fine. We'll say just rubbing for the fun of it. Jan, do you get the reference on many wells left side? I do. The Emperor's New Massage Oil. Handle it. Okay. You guys are going to look at this for a moment. I'm going to fix my trackers and my outfit because when I recalibrate, I'm going to pull my whole dick out. Ugh. We can't have that on Twitch. Fucking what? Hi, Ganya. Fictionland? What? Eesh. You saw the picture and neat stuff, right? You make it sound like it's a bad thing. You saw the picture and neat stuff. I've got my bulge on when I recalibrate. So I need to like... When I switch, I need to be off screen. So that I can then, you know, go back to tucking. Bulge on. No, I didn't see Joy Acquired. Oh. Oh my god, get this fucking... Get these shoes off of me.
There's fucking... Tommy is 10 flying fish quest. Joystick acquired. It was off, right? Yes. Hey, let's fucking go. Ugh, I don't like the watermelon flavor. Ish, didn't you see it at Cairo's birthday? You were literally there. The boobs are too small. Lore inaccurate, Cairo. Wait, that is funny. We could have had tits on for Cairo's outfit. Oh, I wish I'd thought of that. Based watermelon flavor hater. I don't normally dislike watermelon, but like, I don't like this one. No, it's fine. Yeah, right there. Okay. Can we just cut it off? Hi, Jan. No, I need that thing. Hey, let's fucking go high glow. I stopped giving that fuckfish since he just kills them, but it's really funny. And he gives you a lot of, like, stuff for it. Lore inaccurate Cairo base full of watermelon flavor. The boobs are too small. He's literally eye level with it, too. You really do have bad takes. You should be able to pick up and throw the villagers. Listen, I may have been near Bullshite, but I was overstimulated. There was a lot of tits. You're cuter without the boobs. I mean, I agree, but I think it'd be fun to have now and then. Cairo's peak today private, no open. Could have just blend shape synced it and have the fizz bones on a toggle. I could have just used the prefab. I could have just used a prefab instead of like the FPX I made for this outfit. It's harder and more effort to be flat chest with this thing. It comes with normal tits. What do you want from me, man? Oh, that's a cute swimsuit on that creature. Agreed. So I could play? Yes. Your girlfriend looks cute. I also think Leon is very cute. Leon, would you be upset, IRL, if you had boobs as big as mine? No. I would not be against having boobs. If I had boobs your size, which look great, I think I'd like that more. But I don't want to go through the effort of getting them. And I don't want to deal with the societal bullshit of having them. So it's like, and this is not like a whole like trans like being on. This is specifically boobs. By the way, everyone lied. 0 back pain at all so far. Give it a few years. I hope you never get any. I hope you never get any back pain. I think flat chested boobs, I'd probably prefer boobs. Dick to vagina, I'd probably prefer dick. I don't know. That one's hard to gauge. There's some stuff about the, feminine downstairs that I'm just like, oh, that sounds fucking horrendous. Like, periods fucking blow my brains out. But like, I don't know, for just, how I fit in society, downstairs. Downstairs. I'm trying to use vague terms and not just blatantly say it because I imagine my parents could hear me right now. I don't know. The reality of feminine downstairs sounds awful. The like moment to moment, like how do people interact with me? I'd probably like that more, but. Time to get Yulind massive knockers. Remote downloaded peak. I could use a prefab. Is how it feels /s. Hi Zwei. I think it'd be fun, but I want them things getting in the way. I'm trying to fix shit. It making me talk to Harrison and get the gator. Off to Tangle to go. Okay, so you're not done with it then, yeah. Big tits are a dot. Didn't anybody tell you? We'll see my boobs mog most people now. Say it, Yulind. You just hate women's? No. What? I like women. I don't. When it comes to dating and like what I like in people, I'm actually extremely pan and like indifferent. I'm very selfish and I don't care about what the other person looks like. And personality-wise, it's literally just, do you treat me the way I like to be treated? That's basically what it is. I don't care if that's a girl. I don't care if that's a guy. I don't think there's any difference between men and women. Mentally, I think, you know, they might have some different instincts, but that doesn't really fucking matter because the instincts get crossed half the time, and you have a bunch of guys that have feminine instincts, and you have a bunch of girls that have masculine instincts. So I think, you know, headspace, they're exactly the fucking same. The differences in men and women are environmental and how they were raised, is what I believe. Hi, Keo. Hi. Congrats. I'd give the world to have that, Yulind. Yeah? Can confirm. Yuli prefers male down under. Cess Bry. Yulind is princess sexual. Love, love. Hi, Loomis. What if they treat you the way you want to be treated, but they also kick puppies in their free time? Well, I mean, that's unacceptable. That's inexcusable. And despite what I like and me getting what I want, that's not... I feel like I'd have to give up what I want and be like, yeah, you can't fucking do this. Get the fuck out of my life. Like, that's... Kicking puppies is pretty fucking bad. And this is coming from the person who's like, a dog's life does not have as much value as a human life. And so... kicking puppies in your free time is like, you gotta go. What's I'm hearing? Hi, how's you? I'm good. Wow, they just said something fucked up. Do I have to fucking Google that? Do I have to fucking go translate it, Global? Hi, Lewis, what if the puppy is Hitler? Like, Hitler reincarnated into a puppy? I'm gonna need receipts. I'm gonna need, like, proof that it was Hitler. This got sorted ages ago. Strap-ons exist? I don't think that's what she's saying, Gana. What if the puppies sometimes bark slightly too much? You still can't kick them. Translate. Okay. What did they even say it in response to? Okay. They just said it's true to Yulind hates women. Okay. Jan Cat, yes. Notes, wow. Animal Quivit Bottomy News. Okay, stop typing it. You know, normally at an angle where I can't see what's happening, but because I was sitting down in my chair, I could like just, you know, tilt my head up and see what I look like. And I'm like, that's what I look like? That's what happens when I USB crash? Stop typing. When you're talking about Yulind getting pegged? No. What if the puppies sometimes bark like this? Acceptable kick puppies under certain conditions? No! It's Ranger. I'm laughing my ass off. Trick made a post on Twitter about how everyone makes fun of his hairline and not double Vegetas. That's fucking awesome. Just a puppy with a black square under its nose. We aren't talking about Yulind getting pegged. No. Is Hassan dog treatment still on the table? Dude, I saw Hassan getting fucking mogged for it, because apparently he pays somebody to walk their dog, and an XQC of all people is sitting there going, dude, You have the dog as like a side piece. You don't even like the dog. You should walk the dog because you want to spend time with the dog and like make the dog happy. If you're paying somebody to walk the dog, it's like you don't even want to spend time with the dog. And I'm like, I don't disagree. I don't disagree. They fucking killed him. The French killed him. I knew it. What'd they do to my boy? Oh, that broke him. Y'all broke Yuli. That position in frozen face scared me. We strike again. Stop typing. Dies. What if the puppy's up to your incline during walking? That's not a bad thing. That means they supported me. So I like them. Also, nice outfit. Thank you. I worked on the jacket more. I spent more time on it last night. But it's still connected to the spine. It has some flowiness now. But it's still connected to the spine, and I need to figure out, like, how to fix that. I found a bunch of fizz bones hidden, like, deep in the armature. I was like, this fucking guy. He pays people to walk the dog, but zapping? Oh, he could never leave that to someone else. Yeah. Well, it's because the dog is a prop. I sent you the post. I usually look at it real quick. Okay, we'll look at it real quick. Hair transplant pre and post op. Wait, Double Lift got a hair transplant? Can't believe y'all trashed my hairline for years and don't give the same treatment to Double Vegeta. That's so fucking brutal, dude. Dude, I ain't seen the fucking, the Double Lift smile. You know, like the like pursed corners of the lips in a long time. Like, oh, I forgot it was like that. Can we talk about Yulind getting pegged? Okay. The dog is prop. He pays people to walk the dog, but zapping. It's there for the camera and audience. Yeah, no, absolutely. Some people's decision to get a pet is very questionable. You did a good job, Yulind. Thank you. I fucking love Trick's profile pic. He uses it as a stream thumbnail every time. Incredible, incredible. Today. There's no nap today. I'm going to send you off somewhere. I haven't decided where. And then, I'm going to head off to the grocery store, head off to the Spectrum store, and I will, probably get a nap, but I would probably not get back in VR for it. I'll probably just take a nap on my own. And then we will play Peak with Cairo later today for his birthday. Spectrum store? You know Spectrum Internet? We have a router of theirs, and my dad went and got his own router, and he's like, Yulind, bring this router back to them. And I'm like, do I have to be the one to do it? Can you do it? Because it doesn't really work for my schedule. And he was like, nope, you're doing it. And I was just like, okay, fair. Happy birthday, Cairo. Oh, it's an internet company. Yes, yes. But for now, where do we want to go? I'd go to Shocky because I never get to rate her, but I'm pretty sure she's like in the process of ending. I'm pretty sure she's doing like her announcements and whatnot. Oh, I see someone we can go to. I see somebody we haven't gone to in a while. Hi, Haxie. Hi. Yells. We'll be getting something called Quantum Fiber. I don't know if it's good or not, but you're not getting a HBD from me until the deed is done. Thank you whoever said that I can't see chat history because I am on mobile. Thank you whoever said that I can't see chat history because I'm on mobile. It said what? Huh? Strangle? I'm so confused what Cairo's talking about. I want to go home, but more work. Bye. Happy birthday, Cairo. Oh, thank you, whoever said that. Okay. He did the strangle thing, so I thought it was a sarcastic thank you. It was from Leon. And then there was happy birthday from Ray, and then happy birthday from Leon again. Well, they said my happy birthday wish. I miss having network from WTF. Everyone's always putting it out on screenshots. Ugh. Hi, Nix4. Hi. And somebody said happy birthday. Thank you, Ray and Leon. Yes, Nix. When are we raiding? Are we raiding this week or next week? Pointing. Sometimes I really do think you are understanding less about what is going on. Are you ready for raid? Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I'm so ready. I'm like the most ready. I'm the most ready for raid in our raid group tonight.
You know, feel you're ready.
I will be ready. Yes, I will be ready. We are okay. So Nix4, I am playing Peak with Cairo for his birthday. So I am going to like not get on WoW until like the last second. Until like, okay, Yulind, we've got the raid group, and I'll be like, okay, and then I'm gonna jump off the cliff and I'll join you. But I will be there and on time. I'm raiding tonight. Lock in tonight. Parsing time, baby. Raid starts in 5 minutes. Dude, fuck. I thought it would be like in the next few days. I don't know why I didn't think it was gonna be Tuesday. Thanks for stream. He steals him even on my birthday. Kyra, you got me for 2 birthdays. You literally had me all Monday, all Sunday, and all Saturday. Listen. No. You don't even need to give a response to that, Nixor. Kyra's had so much Yulind time. I'll figure a more concrete plan. Did I learn you can still fly well over the weight limit by riding off a ledge? Yes. Busy listen here, femboy match. No nap. No nap today. You're getting Yulind. Love you and be safe, you. Thank you. But I figured I had the day off Tuesday, so fuck it. We're going to Minecraft. We're going to Harley. She's playing Minecraft. They have an airship. FTB Skies 2 Arrow. I don't know what any of that means, but we're going to Harley Quinn. If it's flying mount, you can just fly. If it's walking mount, you need to jump. If they're I think they're talking about the weight limit Gana where they can't jump, but if they go off a ledge, they can fly. Because there's the breakpoints, right? It's like if you're 10% over, you can not sprint. If you're over 10%, then you can't jump and stuff like that. FTB is feed the beast. Okay. See you later. Good job today. Thank you. Talk about when you're over the limit and can't jump. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, you answered like you didn't know. You answered the wrong thing then. Hi, Derb. Good stream, Ely. Thank you. Jumpy will get off the ground somehow. / raid. X. Oh, God, her fucking name. Every time I'm like, let's raid Harley. And then I start typing in her name, and I'm like, why is her name like this? Bye-bye, Eplin. Flying mounts don't need to fall off the cliff. I don't get what Gana means. I also don't get what Gana means. Gana means. Thanks for stream. Flying mounts can never be grounded. Good job today. Like Beacon. Thank you for keeping me company. This was the last time we'll see the Cairo outfit. This is gonna go back to standard colors after this. But yeah, we'll reset the beach day. Tomorrow is community day with Koyo, I think. We'll see. I will probably also be playing Big Walk with Core. I never tried it with a mount like Beacon though. But yeah. Oh wait, socials. Can somebody give me the socials real quick before I type in the raid? Thank you, Leon. Thank you. We are going to Harley. SoCals. More socials. Do not do more socials. Dude, I didn't add a time limit to it. I think it has a timer of like 3-second cooldown. I need to just make it like 5 fucking minutes. I actually find it really annoying when you guys spam the socials. We're going. I love you. Bye. Okay.